Hey guys, how y'all doing out there? Welcome to my channel. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to my channel. I am your host, California Cutie. And I'm hoping all my cuties are doing well out there. Do me a favor, drop some cuties in the chat for me. Let me know that you are here. We are doing our review. Me and the Crown Jewel panel that we do this weekly. So this week is on my channel. And welcome on in. Get yourself settled. I hope you got yourself a little beverage or two. Hopefully you got some water with you. Especially if you drink it with me, because y'all know I get to drinking a little bit too much. So I'm not trying to calm down since I'm hosting tonight. So yeah, welcome on into my channel. Do me a favor, smash that like button for me. Also, hit the subscribe button if you have not subscribed to my channel. I would appreciate that very much. And hit the notification bell button that says all so that you can know when I'm live or drop some new content for you to go ahead and check out. So yeah, let me get into these comments real quick to just make sure I say hello to the people that has made it in here. Oh, my apologies. I am late. We are late. It's my fault. I'm late. I will not hold the panel to that. I'm late because I was doing some last minute things. And it still didn't work out in my favor. So some pictures that I want to put up, I won't be able to share those unless I share them through my phone. No biggie. Pretty much everybody that's watching this review pretty much watch the show. So I'm pretty sure you guys already seen some of the things that I was going to put up anyway. So yeah, so like I said, I just want to say hello to everyone that's in the chat. Welcome. Thank you, No Reeds, for putting it in the chat to like the video. And thank you for my cuties. I just always appreciate it. Want to also say hello to, what does that say? Miss Jack of all trades. That's cute. I like that. Thank you for coming in to my channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I also want to say hello to the lovely Ranting Ricardo. Want to welcome in Miss Janet Holiday. Thank you for the cuties, my love. I appreciate it every time. Also want to welcome in my good sis, Miss Saki. Saki Speakeasy. Welcome in, my good sis. Thank you for joining me tonight and on the panel tonight. So yeah, because we are on a time crunch. Not a time crunch, but because we are behind a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and get ready to bring in my crew. Right, so yeah, we're gonna bring in the crew, the Crown Jewel panel. We are gonna go all the way to the East Coast, just because we can. Because I'm on the West Coast, I'm gonna take it all the way 3,000 miles to the East Coast, and we're gonna bring in the beautiful. What can I say about this girl other than she is the best wig in the YouTube streets? She is also known as Mace the Wig Monroe.
Hey,
girl, how are you?
Fine. How you doing?
I'm doing good. All that hair on your head making me miss my hair already.
I was trying to take it off. See, I was running a little late because I was debating on taking it off because it's kind of heavy on my shoulders, and my shoulders been acting up.
That little back in your neck and your back.
Yes, I've been acting up. Like I tell people, like they be looking. I'm like, you don't even know. When I be home, I be looking crippled. I put on my neck braids. I gotta get it on now because it's been acting up today. Today's been a rough day.
You need that extra support.
Yeah,
with all that
extra support. It's a lot going on.
That is too funny. Let me grab this comment.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna look like
It's all good. We don't mind. We do not mind.
Hey everybody. Hey Nola. Hey Just Simply. Is that Saki?
Yep, Saki speaks. She's in the
Saki speaks.
building. Speakeasy, excuse me. Yeah, she has a really good channel. She be kind of mellow in her voice, but don't play with Saki because you will get in that. Never mind. Never mind. But let's bring on your co-host from the Mace and Shady show. We're gonna go on and bring in the gentleman, the beard in these YouTube streets. He goes by the name of Shady B.
Hey y'all, I had walked away.
Yeah, I'm catching everybody off guard today.
I heard my name, so I was like, I had to run back to
run that thing on back.
My name.
Hey y'all.
Yeah, Shady, how you feeling tonight?
I'm doing good. I'm ready for the mess because it was a lot of mess happening.
Yes.
It's a lot to
I had to throw my earrings in honor of Karen, since Karen never takes them off.
The Potomac ladies are bringing it. They are giving us what we want. We want the drama. We want the mess. We want the fights. And
absolutely.
We want them to make up a little bit, but not really. So.
Oh, okay. That's Shady's opinion. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that with Shady. Not Shady. We kind of do. Yes and no. You know, sometimes we do, and sometimes we don't. But
if we admit it, it's just easier for us. So just admit it. Like
you just have a love-hate relationship with them. That's all that is. But let's bring in the royal, ever so lovely, always have a crown on her head because that's what she do. You know how Karen said she don't take her earrings off. I don't believe Princess takes her crown off. I think
she sleeps with it. I believe her because you know that's my gym twin, and we will sleep with a crown.
When the royals in the building, she's doing better than any royal. I know it. So we are gonna bring in the House of the Princess, also known as the Princess AV. Welcome in, my sis. How you doing tonight?
I'm muted. Hey, Twin. Look, me and Twin always going through something. Like before she came in, I told Kitty, I'm like, I know I just put this hair in, but it's getting on my nerves. It's a little heavy. Like I just need
like and my back can't take it.
Y'all could have gave me the memo on white. Y'all could have told me the church.
We didn't even know this.
I had this on all day. It's just a t-shirt. Look at it. Ooh,
now you ain't got to bring on the break.
You go to boot. I don't even right now.
Usually we don't get the 10 o'clock hour.
I can't even stand it right now. Princess and put the boobs up. Mine's flatsy pantsy. This is just a regular t-shirt.
Okay, Barbie.
You know, it was white tea day. I'm feeling type of ways.
Well, you know what? You're the man of the house. You're the man of the house, so you can put on whatever you feel like it. You know, just consider
whatever you like.
Shady with the angels, baby. You shady with the angels. That's what we're doing tonight.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you, Barb, for my I know you
angels.
That's our other Jim Barb.
Yes, Barb been contemplating on cutting her hair, and I had sent her some pictures of myself with my hair cut short before actually growing my hair out. But this is funny because it is shorter than what she's used to. So yeah, girl, I go ahead and use a little natural, girl. It looks shorter than what it is. It's actually
I like it. It looks cute.
My kids, thank you. My kids said they love it. So right now, this is what it's gonna be. Ain't no telling though. Next week on Princess Channel, it might be totally different, y'all. Y'all know how I do. I'm a stylist. I can
switch it up.
Yeah,
I got to do what I want to do.
Because I
can do what you want to do when you pop it.
Yeah.
I can do whatever I like.
That's one thing that when you could do your own hair.
That's how I learned. I learned on my own hair.
Yeah.
So I'm always changing it up. Always. So yes, you guys, without further ado, one more thing. Mace, are you drinking tonight?
Yeah, I have a little bit of peach schnapps with some orange juice.
Okay. You feeling?
I'm just shaking that up. Huh?
Shake it.
Shake.
If I shake, I may break. This is if I shake, I may break. I'm trying to get my shoulder.
Okay, I'm gonna shake it up.
She bring out one more sling. If she bring out one more sling, y'all.
Both my shoulders is going out right now. I'm like, I am just like, shoot, I'm falling apart over here.
Is the weather bad?
No, from my accident. Remember the ceiling fell on me?
Sometimes the weather.
Yeah, the weather does affect it too when it rains. Oh yeah, it's very bad. But it's been bad today. It's been slipping. Like now, my shoulder slipped in and out of place. So it's like one shoulder will go back, and I gotta have that operation. And I'm trying to hold off on it because I don't want to be down to the bed like this with both shoulders.
We don't want you down to the bed like that. We don't want you down to the bed like that. So yes, Princess, what were you drinking?
Well, because what you was drinking, I went and got some watermelon 1800 mix, and I have it mixed together with one of my faves, some San Pellegrino.
Oh, that sounds delish. And Shady B, what you got?
I hope I don't sound ridiculous, but
yeah,
I'm just drinking good old water tonight.
Oh,
you drinking water?
Good old water.
Why would that sound ridiculous? I got water too.
Nothing but water sometimes while y'all.
Look, I got water too.
Yeah, water is good for you. Water is.
That's all I'm on tonight. I just did not feel like stopping when I left work today. I headed straight to the house.
Make sure y'all give him some cash outs for them Jack Daniels, okay?
Yeah, you gotta get package store. We gotta contribute to the Jack Fund. You gotta keep it on.
Jack done went up, everything done went up. Shoot.
Everything has up. Let me tell you something, not to switch reels. My husband went and bought some eggs yesterday, or maybe for Sunday. I say, just, if you go to the store, if you leave, I need some more eggs for breakfast. He said, okay. He brought the eggs back. He probably went to the liquor store or to the gas station. I'm not sure. He's like, yeah, this is $8. I said, why would you buy these eggs for $8?
It's been on the news.
I'm like, what is going on with the chicken? I went egg shopping the other day.
It's a food shortage.
Bro, I'm gonna go buy me a real chicken and it's gonna. Matter of fact, one of my clients does have chicken, and she gave me the fresh eggs. And do you know? I don't know if y'all know because we're not farmers.
It's better. The fresh eggs are better.
Well, they are better, but the thing is, you don't have to refrigerate them puppies. Them puppies can sit out and sit warm and sit in room temperature, not even do nothing. I was like, what? And they were brown, girl. Them eggs was the best eggs I ever had. Only thing is, when you boil them, you can't break the shells off. When you got fresh, it's hard to take the shell. Take all the egg with it. That's what I
went egg shopping the other day. I put it up on my Instagram because that's all I could get was eggs. You got to go egg shopping separately now. Now when you go egg shopping, I'm going for eggs.
For sure. I went to Walmart
without eggs.
I was at Walmart and
I don't eat eggs. I'm not an egg. I don't eat eggs. But my kids do. Because I try to tell them that we were vegan.
Oh, you should.
I was like, look, we're vegan now. We're not going to eat eggs. And they were looking at me like, girl, you're vegan. You better find me some eggs. Right. You better find me some eggs.
Right. Like, Mom, I love you, but I'm not vegan. I'm sorry. I'm not vegan.
I try to run. I'm like, look, we are vegan. They was like, vegan, what's that? So I was like, we're not going to eat no meat.
For some macaroni.
I was like, that includes cheese and eggs. She was like, I said eggs. Because
we don't eat nothing than their parents.
I may have to hit the block for eggs. It's crazy. If we got to sell our ass for eggs, this is crazy because it's coming down to that egg prostitution. It's coming.
Hey, sister.
So yeah, guys, we are going to get ready. Oh, my sissy. Hey. Hello, Mal. Hey, Mal. Hey, my sis. I'm glad. I just late texted my sisters and my dad to tell them that we were live, y'all. Sorry. So thank you for coming.
Daddy Cutie coming.
Daddy Cutie. I did send you guys a text and told y'all that he really appreciated us. Shouting them out and stuff.
Papa Cutie.
He know that how I cuss, how I get down. I'm not gonna go all the way to the left. I'm not gonna be talking about sucking and doing too much, but I'm grown and I got 5 kids, and I got 5 kids one way and one way only. So,
did you get your microphone?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, you sent the
microphone.
I sent her so she can rock the mic right.
Y'all mic and it's purple. Oh, it's so pretty. I love it. Actually, it's not purple, it's pink. Because I keep saying it's purple, but it's not purple. Because it comes with like the pink fuchsia, comes the purple, and then that black one. And I got the pink one. It's amazing. I love you, Mace. You know, I owe you one. It's all right. You're gonna have something good for your birthday. I know, but you're gonna have something good for your birthday, girl. Not because you did that, you was gonna have that anyway, but I gotta make it extra special. So yes, y'all. So let's get into this freaking season 7, episode 15. Indecent disclosure is what they call it. That's what they call it. Okay. So the scene opens up with Giselle and Mia. They meet up, you know, by the pool. They go to the bar. And Giselle already with her little nasty little self talking about the bubble guts and what she got going on. Like, we don't even care, girl. That's the other thing about Giselle that I noticed. She don't care what business and what she be talking about sometimes. Like, she's like, for her to be a first lady and stuff like that, I just feel like she never presents herself as an ex-first lady. I'm not saying be, you know, so golly, but I feel like she say that some outlandish stuff that I wouldn't say. Like, even after the bubble guts, I'm not saying it out loud. I'm just more private like that. I don't need you to know all of that, because then you're gonna be looking at me like, dang, if you smell something, you're gonna be looking at me like, did you fart? Like, no. So I just don't disclose stuff like that. But anywho, Giselle is being messy. She brings up how she didn't like that Karen lied on Shasha, and that Karen seems to be jealous of Shasha. Really, Mia asked the question, like, do you think that Charisse is jealous of Karen? And of course, true Giselle fashion, yeah, of course I think she's jealous. So Karen, so she said, I think that Karen is jealous of Charisse, and I also think that Wendy is jealous of you, Mia. I was like, okay, here we go. So Giselle said she thought they would have already had their conversation, or talked about the issue that they had already, since some time had went by. Mia says every time they get to getting ready to talk, it always ends up in a debate. So that's probably why she hasn't probably approached Wendy. What you guys think about that so far, just in that little bit? Shady, what you thinking?
Well, as far as the diarrhea part, I felt like it would have been funny coming from somebody else, but because it was Giselle, we was just disgusted by it. Because really, when you get comfortable with somebody, we talk about everything. We talk about what we ate, if our stomach hurt, what our stomach is doing. I know I do with my friends. So if my friend told me that their stomach was hurting from yesterday's dinner, then it would have been a big deal to me. If she put out a piece of bread and started eating it, or I would have tried to get her some Imodium or something. It's not that big a deal. But True. What I don't like about this group is they pretend to make up and be cool, but then they say stuff for Mad Day, and then y'all are secretly hating on each other because it wasn't Giselle and Karen working on their relationship and working on being cool, and didn't they bury the hatchet and all of this? But why all of a sudden you're leading this charge against Karen? Like, what has Karen done to you lately? After y'all made amends, like, so I'm just trying to understand why you're pushing that narrative that Karen is this, horrible person. And once again, I feel like she's producing by trying to put it in Mia's ear that she's jealous of you. I mean, that's the oldest trick in the book of manipulation. That's 101. We all know how that goes. So it's just Giselle being her old dirty self, Nothing.
Princess, you agree with Shady? Being Giselle being her old dirty self.
He talking about his old dirty self. I just think she's producing. They probably put a bug in her ear, like, you want your bonus, you better say something, you better get it popping. You know what I'm saying? This not what we want. So it's Karen's day. They probably had it all planned. As far as, as a lady, you don't want everybody knowing that you had to poop or you had to poop. The camera's listening to you. Like, I would never say that on camera like that. And then double down on the confessional. So I'm like, girl, I guess. But production plan talking about, doing the bubble guts. Sound over. Why would, if Karen is supposed to be Mia's friend and she brought Mia into the fold, you don't even know Mia like that, and you supposed to be Karen's friend. Not all of a sudden you putting them against each other, saying she jealous of you. How, Sway? How? She ain't got nothing that Karen don't have other than them little kids.
Good one. Anything you want to add, Mace?
Giselle is full of feces. That's why I was sliding out like the way it was sliding, and she had no other choice but to mention a sliditation. She had no other choice. But I'm just sick and tired of Giselle. Like, she always needs a person, an enemy. Like, she always needs someone to talk about, or always needs someone to like. And it's like, it's so ugly. It's so ugly coming from, let alone, you got diarrhea, ma'am. You're very mean spirited. Like, you just need someone. And for her to sit there and tell Mia that, well, yeah, Wendy's jealous of you. For why? For why? I need to know, like, for why? And for why would Karen be jealous of Sharice? Does she want a wig with a part print? I don't know. Like, what why would you be jealous of her? Like, and it's like, you always need someone to talk about, to be mean to, or to put against each other. And it's becoming very ugly, ma'am. Like, this is why you have diarrhea. And matter of fact, don't even eat the bread. You should have carried a little bag of flour and put it in the water, ma'am. Put a little, 2 tablespoons of flour. No, you put 2 when you have the diarrhea, because I ain't going to.
Okay, you telling me something different.
I was at the bar one time.
Right, I'm listening.
In the middle of the bartenderization, I had the runs. I was like, oh my God, I cannot be running. Is nobody coming here to cover me? I got to go home. And so this older gentleman that I was talking to, he came to the bar. So he came back to the bar. He's like, I'll be back. So he came back with a little small bag of gold medal flour. So I'm like, gold medal? What I'm going to do gold medal? So he was like, take 2 tablespoons. He was older. Take 2 tablespoons and put it in the water. And so I was like, he was like, I'm telling you, lock your ass right up. So
it does work. It's
and I put the 2 tablespoons and I was locked. And I was on go to 4 a.m. From 10 p.m. to 4 a.m. I was on go and not going to the bathroom. But, I was okay.
Flour and water. Just
so you definitely need, some flour and some water. 2 tablespoons of flour and water. When you got the runs, just FYI.
I didn't know that. I'm glad to know that. Shoot, that's what that fool Mace be coming with the turning these housewives.
I hang around the elderly.
She be knowing.
You learn a lot of stuff from older people.
Yeah, you be knowing a lot of little stuff, man.
I'm almost 45, but technically I'm 90.
I'm sorry. You didn't have to double your. You could have said I'm 60. She went.
No, it's like 90 because I've been hanging around people 70, 80, 90. They tell you all this stuff. You get a lot of knowledge.
She's the old soul.
Yeah, Mallory. Me and my sister went to Mexico. We know damn well not to. We don't even. You can't even do this. You can't have this right here. You can't have no ice in your drink. That's where they was messing up at. You put ice in your drink, you in trouble. Don't. It got to be straight or nothing. Don't put no. You can't put no water, no ice in from Mexico. And I don't give a damn. Is it in Mexico? Is the tourist place?
I want to go to Mexico to see my people.
I heard about something like that in the DR.
No, boo. No, boo. I don't care. No, you don't take your chances. The water runs through Mexico, and it ain't clean. So no. We don't do that.
If you get bottled water, maybe
bottled water you can do. You can bottle
water.
I'm telling you, don't get no water, drinking water. Don't get no ice from them because where they freezing the ice from? Their water. I ain't messing. No. And I love Mexico. Don't get it twisted. I love Mexico, and I had a great time.
Touristy areas.
I don't. I don't care if it's in this tourist area. All I'm saying is be careful. I'm not saying it does it there in the tourist area. I'm saying
but it's a possibility.
Mexico is all the way across. I wouldn't take chances. And if you do, just don't drink the water and don't have no drinks with ice. That means those margaritas, daiquiri, anything that they put the ice in the drink. No, alcohol don't kill it all. They think they do, it don't.
Hey,
No
and it's
daiquiris?
people.
I don't.
It must
I
have made
drink
y'all
straight
sick because y'all
tequila,
talking about.
straight tequila or straight drink, straight alcohol. Don't drink
And
no
I want
water.
a good old nasty margarita with some enchiladas and the dip on the side. And I know they got the Mexican hot sauce, that green one that's extra hot and good.
You better have it with no ice. You better mix it with no ice.
But what about the food? They gotta cook with water too. They gotta cook with water.
Well, at least when you cook, you
It
boil water.
boils
Boils out.
It go
all
away.
the stuff goes out. Yeah.
That's why when they kept on the food with Giselle, I said it's not their food, boo. She drinking
But
that
you know
water.
it's good to boil water, like boil your water and put it in the refrigerator.
For
Oh my God, my
sure.
great grandmother used to boil her water and put it in the refrigerator. That was the best water ever.
It's really good water. I've done that before, and I have to do that. I have had to do that before as well. So I get it. But moving on, so we older folks. This is what you get when you get. Well, Shady's not that old, but a little, us older dolls over here. We'll get on a tangent on some other stuff. So anyway, let me bring back. Giselle brings up Jacqueline and Mia are still not in a good space. Mia says they're at a point of no return. Jacqueline can't be throwing jabs if she ain't ready to get jabs thrown back. Giselle says that they should talk and make it right. Mia says she's gonna try. I didn't see no try. I didn't see a try. But excuse me. So she says she's gonna try. So then they discuss Robin having a bachelorette party. Mia says, do you think that Robin will want some strippers? Because Giselle was like, yeah, we're going to get some strippers. And she's like, well, do you think Robin will want that? And they took a pause for the cause and was like, well, yeah, she would. Robin will be okay with it. We're having strippers there. Giselle said, like I said, she said yes. She put me in charge of the strippers because Mia thinks because she was a stripper that she knows how or where all the strippers are around the world. You know, she thinks all the strippers, the good strippers unite, which put her in that she was a good stripper, but then you wasn't a stripper and then you was at the steakhouse. Like I get confused. She confused me. Like, were you a stripper or no? Or was you a hostess or no? Or were you a steak dinner or no? Like I don't remember. I'm lost. So yeah. So she's like, yeah. So I know where all the good strippers are, because it takes one to know one. Sit down, Mia. You barely got rhythm, girl. So stop. So, so I have 3 questions for you guys. The first one is: was Giselle being messy and instigating, saying that there was jealousy among the group? You guys can answer any of these questions. These are the questions out of this segment that I got out of that. Was Giselle being messy and instigating, saying that there was jealousy in the group? Do you think Mia is capable of mending her friendship with Jacqueline? And do you think that Robbo will appreciate some male strippers or female strippers? What you think, princess?
Female. Well, first of all, I don't go that way. I've never had any triangles or any dips in the lady pond, but I know a lot of dancers. Female dancers are far more entertaining than male dancers anyway, okay? And if I was Rob him and Rob the Builder, I would probably be entertained by the female dancers. Giselle, that's like a rhetorical question. We already know the answer to that. She don't know no other way in life but to be hateful and messy. So she wakes up in the morning like the devil, talk about what kind of shit can I start today? He earns her check. So
literally.
Mia. First of all, I'm in the singing mood today. First of all,
go ahead, sing. You got a good voice. Go ahead. We were all mine.
Last season, ma'am, you had said that you was not a stripper. You said you were a hostess and a dancer or an entertainer at a steak and shrimp facility that happened to have topless dancers, or you was the most classiest or whatever, bitch. Okay, now we seen you up on the pole down to the bus, the tour bus.
Mm-hmm.
You might have been one of the best on there, but it was like picking from the lowest hanging fruit of them all. That was not giving. I know how to work a pole, and I knew how to do the nasty. Uh, uh, what's the word I'm looking for? Evidence number 2. You down there to the Ashley's nasty dance. I mean, you had a few body rolls, but it was not given. I am a stripper, and I know how to seduce and scheme, ma'am. So for me, yeah, you might know some strippers, but when you get to talk about all the best strippers in town, I would question your credibility, because when we have a bachelorette party, because I've had to throw one, and we had to go to the strip club because it was girls, girls.
Mm-hmm.
It was a civil union, so it was a co-ed bachelor party, and I was the maid of honor, so I had to make it happen. So, of course, the men want to see beautiful women, and the women wanted to see beautiful women. We go to the ratchet strip clubs when you have private strip. I know the private dancers. I've had to assist. I have been blown out of my mind to see what happens in them private parties, in the lockdowns. So, ma'am, Mia does not give me, I'm finna bend it over and bust it wide open. I have seen women pull things out of their coochie pods. Like, that's a stripper. That's an entertainer. If you ain't giving me Magic City action, then I don't want it. I'm sorry, Mia. You just not giving me Chocolate City vibes. I'm sorry. Not at all.
Period. Mace, what do you think about Mia being capable of mending her relationship?
Giselle, okay, as far as the 3 questions, was Giselle being messy? Giselle is always being messy. Giselle is being as messy as the back of her panties was in Mexico. Very messy. Very messy. And Mia, as far as her stripping, obviously when she was down to that pole on the bus, you did not do a good job. So obviously you lived in the champagne room because you wasn't working the pole at all. And what was the third question?
The third question was, do you think that Robbo will appreciate?
Oh, Robin.
Yeah, I call her Robbo because that's what her boyfriend, her fiance call her Robbo.
I think she's definitely gonna want the ladies. Roberto gonna want the ladies, because I definitely don't picture her down to Eden with Madam in them and Blue. She ain't down to the male review. She's definitely down to the women's review. She acting kind of scared, like she don't want to see the coochie. I could see her. Oh no! Oh no! Now that I can see all that happening, like she's definitely wants the lady stripper. I would prefer a woman stripper too. I don't want to see no men. Don't put no balls in my face. Mm-mm.
Hey, Shay-Tam, welcome. Shay, do you have any thoughts on any of these questions I posed to you guys?
Nothing different. I do believe Robin wants a female stripper. I do believe that Giselle was being messy and producing, as I've been saying. I want to know, I hope they asked at the reunion how much extra she made co-producing this season. Her and Ashley. I want to know how much extra money did they put on y'all.
Oh, they paid Ashley. Ashley got paid.
Ashley was making her money this episode, and Giselle was making her money. I want to know how much
all extra, the money this episode.
And I want to add just one quick thing about the strippers. Like, for those who don't know, thinking if you don't know, men strippers, they just nasty. You might watch them body roll from away, but they be trying to like have sex with you while they stripping, or they, I've seen them put, some women like it, they put the thing in their mouth, in their face, or my sister-in-law on her bachelorette party had a vibrator on his hand and he was rubbing on her coochie. See, they be trying to do too much. The women.
Yeah, and I don't know if anyone in the chat is from New York. If they ever been to the Savoy or back in like the 90s when they had the strippers was running rampant, Punisher, Dr. Love, and Finesse, all those strippers like that, and they was loose. Like, because we used to go to the strip clubs and I used to promote like a lot of parties, like as far as bartending for the strippers, and sometimes a lot of my friends used to hire strippers to come to their apartments and strip for them, like 3 strippers and have about 10 girls there. The stuff that was going on in the back room. I mean, the stuff that was going, they was taking the women to the bedroom, or you hear the moaning coming from the bedroom. I was like, what kind of party is this? But I want to see, you know what I'm saying? Like
Portia Williams.
Yeah, it was definitely before Portia was Portia. Before Portia was Portia. My friends crawled so Portia could run.
Before Portia was Portia. Like my sister said, where my sister's comment was. My sister
Finesse, Punisher, those strippers was very popular strippers. And if you hired them, you paid, I think they paid like probably $200 at the time for them to come to the house and order tips that they keep. And I was like, wow. And it was like they was really engulfed in the strip world. But I was like, I can't really do this because this ain't my, I can't, I really don't.
I'm in the era of going to see the male strippers as well. I don't mind looking at the female stripper. It doesn't does what the male stripper does for me. And that's not taking away nothing from the woman stripper. Like my sister said, back in the day in LA, it used to go down. We used to go to the strip clubs and we used to have a good time. As like Princess said, they do kind of will act like they about to blow your back out and gyrate and act like they having sex with you. But then there's also women in there that are lonely and don't have a man that look for you to gyrate and give them the business as if you can give them the business. So it was also cool to see, the women that I'm not going to say are not as popular, get some love from somebody that they think is fine.
Yeah, there's always a thick woman on the side collecting the money.
Selling a fantasy.
The one that's collecting the money, and they have the women that travel with them that collect the money, they sleeping with them. Yeah. Every woman that they have that used to be on that side collecting the money from them, like every time they throw the money, it used to be a candle.
That be their wife or their girlfriend.
On the side collecting the money, she's sleeping with them. So like, and she be sleeping with the crew. She's a fluffer. I knew a couple of fluffers down to Mount Eaton, the Boston Ballroom. Like a couple of fluffer ladies. I used to go to the back, and at the time I was kind of young and I didn't comprehend what they were really doing, but they was down to the back giving head.
Oh, okay.
They were rocking the mic right to the back.
My mic sounds nice. Check one. Okay. So we will leave it right there on that, and we're gonna leave it right there. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna leave it right there. Hey, Prosperity Thick Girl, thank you for joining us. Like, girl. You know how you do. You always in here. I appreciate you. And welcome in, Ranting. I appreciate you, little cousin, for coming in. You always supporting and doing what you need to do. So we appreciate you around these parts. So continuing on with our next scene, Ashley and Karen meet up at the pool or near the pool. Karen tells Ashley that she didn't care for Robin coming at her the night before. Ashley says Robin was really only trying to protect Sharice because they are real cool. Karen says she doesn't really care about Sharice and Robin's friendship. She just didn't appreciate Robin coming for her reputation and her integrity and calling her fake. Karen says the only thing that was fake, the only thing is fake is her fake ass wedding that she ain't inviting not one person to, not even her parents. Karen says there's so much that she knows on Robert, on Ribeiro, or whatever you want to call her, the monster. And Robin knows, this is what Karen says, and Robin knows I know stuff on her, including his other woman, talking about Juan's other woman. And so that's when we get the Karen files. You know what I mean? You know how they did it. That was really cute. I really enjoyed the Karen file. Dun, dun, dun. Okay.
The producers are so shady.
I couldn't upload my stuff, y'all, so I had to go ahead and put that up for y'all. Just trying to improvise. But yeah, so Karen says there's another woman, and she comes to saying that Karen said this part makes me laugh. So when I read it and say it's funny to me. I don't know if you guys found it funny. Karen says, she's beautiful. This other woman, she's beautiful. She's natural. She's mature. She lives in Montgomery County, but Juan is always with her in Georgetown. And that was just and that's just the tip of the iceberg. So they go ahead and commence to showing us these pictures of what I thought was a sketch of Karen.
What was that?
Was that a sketch?
Yes.
That was a sketch of Karen. That is, I don't know. I just did this app on my phone, and
they are funny. Like who
put those pictures in the Instagram?
Okay.
Send them to the Instagram.
Okay. When I tell you, I was like, what in the world? It looked just like Karen. I was floored. I was floored. Please tell me what you thought, Shady. Please tell me what you thought of these pictures and her bringing up Juan's other woman. Allegedly. Let me put my allegedly banner.
You talking to me?
Yes, you, Shady. Yeah. How are you acting like the drunkest one and you haven't been drinking
because
water?
it froze.
I'm going to find out.
Because it froze. So I didn't really hear who you was.
I said, Shady, what you think?
I felt like Karen was hurt. I felt like she got caught up and she's embarrassed. And she's trying to make it a little bit off of her, trying to take the steam off of her. And she brings up this alleged girl of Juan's, which we have been speculating since season 1 that Juan has been sleeping with somebody. And I still believe that he is sleeping with somebody else. But as of right now, we just don't have the proof.
Oh, I got some tea on that. On Juan sleeping with the girl.
I don't. Yeah, let us know what the I know is that she's supposedly in Georgetown, which
do
is
y'all want to hear the
Potomac,
tea?
and if he was gonna cheat, why would he cheat? Let us know.
Do y'all want to hear the tea about him sleeping with some girl?
Yeah, I'm allegedly banner. Go ahead. You can
go the allegedly. This is for fair use commentary. I'm gonna play the audio. I hope y'all can hear it.
Oh, it's right there, baby.
Helps because I was just reached out to by someone who allegedly dated Juan during the end of COVID for over a year. Let's talk about it. So this user who will stay anonymous reached out to me and basically let me know that she dated Juan for over a year during COVID. She sent me a screenshot of where she tagged her location just so that I knew that she was telling the truth. She did mention that Robin does know, but asked her to not make it public, obviously. She also shared the very last text message that he sent her, which was on January 26th of 2022. So just almost a year ago at this point. She did not respond, but she explains why she stopped talking to him. She also shared a hotel invoice, which I have taken out a lot of the personal information because it did have Juan's personal info. So I've taken that out, but everything else on here is pretty much a normal invoice. This is a real hotel in Maryland, and I believe she was going to send this to producers, but I think she just didn't want to get caught in the crossfire because obviously Robin knows about this and didn't want her to make it public. But it appears Juan allegedly was doing some weird things. Here's a close-up of the invoice. You can see Juan Dixon's name is on it. She also claimed that the reason why she stopped messing around with him was because he likes to, I guess, meet girls and I guess have his way with them, but then pass them off to his friends, which kind of sounds like ST to me a little bit. It's giving that vibe. She also said that one of the friends who she did send me who this person was, came to her hotel room door when they, I guess, were going to take her back to the airport to fly back. And she says that the friend exposed himself and said that she needed to, fill in the blank. So that scared her, that turned her off. And so she went back home and she stopped all communication with him. But this is crazy. I'm still digging up some stuff, but I wanted to throw this out there because it does seem like things don't look as they appear on TV. Wow. I guess living in Maryland.
Yes. And that was courtesy of Kempire. That was courtesy of Kempire, who just posted that.
I believe it. I believe everything that was said. I believe it. I believe it. Because at the end of the day, the wedding that she does supposedly have with Juan is so conveniently placed right when this episode airs. Like it's just, to me, it's too planned out, to be real.
And we all know that he got that other little scandal going on.
What do y'all think about the swapperization? Like hey Cleo,
that's what guys do. You remember Basketball Wives? Drea's boyfriend was supposedly swapping girls around, swap Jackie's daughter around. That's what they do. Switch them out. Hey, you like this one? I'm done with this one. Do you want this one? I can get it for you.
But I wonder who was the friend, and I wonder if the friend was his friend that worked with him, his coworker.
College boy.
But a lot of times they like both. They roll with both, with whoever, and obviously it's something that he obviously had on Juan that Juan did not want to report the allegations. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
It was something. That's just my opinion. It's something that if someone comes to you and tell you that this inappropriate behavior is happening, and you as a person of authority and in a position to help this person, and you are supposed to help this person, and you don't, due to your relationship with the other person that's being accused, something is fishing.
Some is real fishy, y'all. Boy, thanks for that, Mace. I appreciate that little sidebar.
That was some tea. I
did not know, and I think that is some real. I think that is some real tea. Kempire don't really.
Yeah, and this is what he posted, and the gentleman that's in the video, he is showing the receipts.
I believe it.
Well,
the thing is at the bottom. You can share it.
Oh, thank you. So that's the alleged blonde, beautiful, mature woman. But while I got this up, let me go because I can finish up when this goes right along with the scene. So Ashley says, like a girlfriend, like a girlfriend. Karen says, yes, that looks like me. Ashley was like, what is she, blonde? She was like, yeah, she blonde. But the fact that she said she looks like her was like, and this picture looks like the Grand Dame. I don't know.
Wait, is this a sketch of the lady?
That's supposed to be. Well, on the TV screen, it said a depiction from
the producers did this to be funny,
and I was like, "What?
That is fun. That is funny. I don't
think this is.
Can you put the other one up? Can we get the side by side?
Like
the other one?
The side by side.
It didn't show the whole thing.
Oh, I didn't. Oh, you know why? Because of the way I tilted.
But Cameron does look good from the back. When Cameron was walking away, them thighs, them legs, I was like, child, I'm not into an older lady, but hey.
I cut that picture off. You right. My bad. Yeah, my bad. I had stopped when I tilted my camera the other way. Honey, no, stop it. No, stop. Don't quit.
But one does look like he likes persuasion women. He looks like he likes a clear woman. He's the type of black guy that does like
his wife.
Yeah.
Hence his wife.
He likes a clear
That's his
woman.
Sister, not his wife. We don't know. The receipts are not in.
Well, that's what she said. Blonde hair.
She said blonde hair.
She could be a Nene blonde.
So my question was, do y'all think that what do y'all think about this depiction of what they think? So Shady, you said you think the producers
I think it's a joke.
Yeah,
I think
Shady.
yeah,
It had to be, because this looks just like the
Who
Grand Time.
sketched this? This is why I want to know who
The
sketched
producers did that. The producers did that to be messy and funny.
It had to do it. There's no way, because it doesn't go. Do y'all think there's truth to these rumors?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Well,
I believe one know that RHOP is his sister. Like I said, she's still his sister. Until we get to a marriage license, until we see a marriage certificate, that is his sister.
That question was supposed to be before you came up with that other information. So that part right there, yeah, no. Let me remove that real quick. Thank you, sis, for putting that up for me, Princess. Pulling that up. Now I know I could do that for you. I mean, you could do that for me. So now let's get back to what's going on. All the girls ended up so Ashley and Karen, they finished, discussing that all the girls meet up in the lobby. Ashley standing with Wendy and Candace. So of course the bone collector herself tells the girls that Karen and her just had an interesting conversation, that she would tell the girls, but she would tell the girls, but that Karen was gonna confront or tell Robin herself. So it wasn't her place to really say anything. So she says so Ashley says, I had to tell them what she say? Ashley had to tell them Karen comes out of left field. Okay, so I'm sorry, I'm reading my thing. So basically she was trying to tell them, Karen said she's gonna confront Robin, but then she came out of left field with some extra news or some extra things that she wanted to tell that Karen brought up, but that she wasn't gonna tell the girls. She's dangling the carrot for them so that they could be like, oh, no, go ahead and tell. Well, bitch, you didn't have to say anything. My thing is, you could have just not said none of it and just let it be and let Karen bring it up when it needs to be brought up. But no, you want to dangle the carrot in front of the girls and make them try to bite. So Candace is on to that. Candace is like, she actually lives in other people's business. That's what she says in the confessional, which is very true. And she holds secrets as long as she can hold her pee in her bladder. And y'all know that Ashley love to go drink Coronas, drink tequila, and those two things make you pee like nobody's business. So that is an actual fact. So the girls end up heading out to Tulum, Mexico, for some shopping, like kind of like a swap meet kind of a spot. And what'd you say? Tulum. So I put in Tulum when I said it to my phone. It put in Tulum. So I was like, maybe I was pronouncing it wrong. So because it's got an AM in it. So anywho, but Tulum. So Karen, so they get on the little shuttle. They're on their way to go do the shopping in Tulum. And before they get there, they play this little, you know how they do. Let's play a little game. Robin asks about who would call a manager on wherever establishment they had. Everybody agrees it's Giselle. Giselle was like, oh no, I don't think I would do that. Karen would do that. So then the next messy question was, who watched the most porn? Karen. She's trying to put her feet, her arms, legs, all her limbs up. Talking about, it's me.
Karen better stop.
Karen is sleeping with a senior citizen, so I can understand why she would be the one watching pornos and things, because she has to get herself ready and prepared, which I'm not saying nothing's wrong with Ray at all. I'm not saying nothing like that, but she's a woman of particular age, so she needs to get something that makes her wet, and then, she might learn some tricks or something to go down on her husband to make him not have to use his blue pill. So Karen says, she watched the most porn, and then Jacqueline hurry up and say, so what's your genre? And what she do? in true Karen fashion, what's yours? Yeah, because you don't have a genre. You don't watch that much porn. Because if somebody said that to you and you watch porn, you gonna boom bam say it real quick and probably have more than one genre just to shut their ass up. But the fact that you don't and that you didn't say nothing and everybody else said something lets me know that you are not the porn queen that you think you are. Anybody want to speak on what I've talked about so far?
It was a cute scene. I like the the little bus scene. The ladies, getting into it. Giselle still looked like she was full of feces. I hope the bus didn't shake too much, because if it shook, anything was liable to fall out. But it was a cute scene. I like how the girl was saying, but Karen damn sure was lying. Talk about like she's the queen of porn. Like Karen is fake. Like Giselle wasn't like Karen is fake. Karen's fake, but I like it. Karen's very fake. She's as phony as that slide she was when she's lying saying she was in Surrey County. But it works. That's her personality. It's the grand domeness. Like, darling, like I watch porno too. You know what I'm saying? And it's cute for her. That's who she is.
Okay, if you say so, Mace, any of you have anything to say about it being cute that she thinks she's the porn queen watcher?
We don't know what she's doing behind closed doors. She could be watching it right now, touching her charcuterie board. We do not know what she's doing. I think initially when it was brought up, I thought that she was giving like auntie on the trip with the younger girls, trying to fit in with the girls because she was attacked the day before. So she wants to try to fit back in because for Karen, this is important to be the grand dame of the group. So she got to make herself a part of the group again. So right. I feel like that's what that was.
By lies.
She could be
that's weird. You're supposed to be the most classiest one in the group, and you talking about you watch porn all day for what? I don't want to be sitting up here getting all hot and bothered.
She's making up stories. Trust me, Karen is not down to the computer on Pornhub or like
right. Could be. You don't know what
on people are doing.
That is true, but it's just that my spirit of discernment is very strong. And Karen is not down to the Pornhub. Karen may watch a couple of porn, oohs and ahs here, whatever, but she's not watching it like she says she is.
What's that last she right? And you got the braids too, May, where she was like, "Don't start the fire if you can't hose me down." Off of Jason Lear.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's my girl. I love her. Uh-huh.
I see Karen, trying to get a little hey, and hey. I just don't see her down being the porn queen.
Apparently, Karen is living her life. We need to get
Karen said her mouth is on retirement. Y'all, man, please.
I mean,
watching no porn all day.
He's not watching porn, y'all. Not like that.
Karen is getting hit from the bike. Karen is definitely getting hit from the bike. You see how the way she was shaped up? Karen is bent over. But
Ray ain't doing it. Ray ain't doing the bending.
You don't know. This is one thing. You don't know what Ray's doing. Ray could be doing the bending.
Ray is not doing the bending. Ray is tired. He read his newspaper and he ready to go to bed at 8 o'clock.
Ray may move slow.
I think Ray for her.
And he may publicly move slow, but in the bedroom, he could be on go.
Ray ain't doing the bending. I'm telling you right now.
I'm not doing that with y'all. I'm not doing that with y'all and the grand dame and her citizen husband.
You see how Ray's moving? Ray saving all his energy for the bedroom.
He can barely get up the stairs.
He's saving his energy for the bedroom. That's why he can't get up the stairs. He's saving it. He's reserving it.
Or she could be throwing it back. You never know. It's ways you could do it without doing a lot of movement.
Right.
No,
I'm going to ask the 8-ball.
You ain't getting yours if you ain't doing a lot of movement.
Is Ray busting Karen down? Is Ray breaking Karen's back?
No.
Come on, 8-ball.
Maybe.
Let me see.
You shook it a few more times.
I said ask me later.
Because it's confused.
I know I was going to say something. There wasn't no answer.
It's like, ask me later, child. Like,
Are we gonna ask? We will ask again. We will revisit before the show is over. So, so this is where. So when they get to how you say it, to whatever. Yeah, Tulum. I don't know. The name was all in my head.
Tulum, Mexico. I'm surprised. That's like the city where the locals, like a lot of the locals.
Got it. So yeah, so they're at the Tulum. Like I said, Ashley decides to be well, they're shopping. She finds herself want to go pick up something, and of course not Giselle, but Robert wanted to go with her, or they were walking together. So this is when Ashley decides to be a even bigger bone collector to Robin, and she says Robin she says she's a bone collector until Robin what she and Karen had what they had discussed. She tells Robin about the beautiful mature blonde. Karen Huger I said I'm sorry. Karen Huger's twin, and Robin immediately, I mean, she couldn't, I don't even think she was fast enough to say he's cheating on you. She was on the phone. Let me call Juan. I gotta call Juan. Let me call him right now. Ask him because he's so truthful to me, and everything he tells me is so factual, and he would never lie to me. So she decided that she immediately calls Juan and tells him exactly what Ashley told her. Juan is furious. He says, he says it's okay. He gonna cuss one of the ladies out. No, he said he will cuss all the ladies, not one, not two, but all the ladies out. And he also tells Robert he loves her, and don't be listening to them. And Robert says, I'm not listening to him, even though I'm calling you and asking you because I'm listening to them. You big dummy. So you are listening and you are nervous. And so you pick up the phone and call Juan like we're supposed to think any different because she picked up the phone and asked Juan, and Juan is really going to be like, yeah, I have been sleeping with the mature blonde lady that looks like Karen. Of course I have. Like he's going to tell her that. So of course he did not tell her that. So my question to y'all, on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you rate Ashley on being a shit starter on this particular episode?
25.
10 on 10 on 10.
She gets a 10 because this not even the only scene where she's being messy. So this is like the third. She's been messy like 3, 4, 5 times.
We on the second one. We on the second messy right here.
And first she couldn't even hold it. It's like, God damn, the first messy is when she went down to the bar where the ladies was at telling him, like, oh, Karen has this such and such, da 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 da. Now you tell the person, you pull her to the side into the, and then when she's picking up the phone calling Juan, you looking all shocked. Girl, you did it. You did it. And but I think Juan and Robin both knows, and Juan like, why are you calling me with this crap that you know about? I will curse all these bitches out. Just saying stuff he's supposed to say. And I think Robin really called him to like look what you did. Look what you started. Like look what they're saying to me. Look, because of you. Whatever. Because Robin looked like she been tossed around like a beanbag. So if Juan is tossing hoes around, you know what I'm saying? So she does look like she's one of the tossed ones. So he probably
it's time for another drink on that one.
Yeah.
You're a tossed one.
Yeah, she definitely tossed around like a beanbag.
I do think he was genuinely mad, though. I really do feel like he was genuinely mad that he was called on his vacation from Robin. And
Shady, say it one more time. Wait, what? He was on his vacation.
He was upset because he was with his other woman at that moment, and they were having a good time. And then here come Robin with her mess. And to me, he never gives off relationship when he talks to Robin. It's always, "Hey, what's up?" You don't. Hey,
Robbo. That's where I got Robbo from. He was like, "Hey, what's up, Robbo?"
You don't call your wife that. You don't say. He don't say, "Hey, baby, hey." He don't say nothing like that.
That's like how Kenya's husband would call her Ken.
Ken. Like the homeboy.
There's no intimacy. There's no.
Like if my husband start calling me Max, like if he be on the side, Max.
It just seemed like
when my husband called me by my name, I be like, oh, he mad, like, or he's
it just
you
seemed
know,
like
really trying to get my attention. Yeah,
for
it's
me, the only thing that came to mind was Cardi B. What was the reason? What was your like? Why did you call that man? Like, what did you even? What was that gonna accomplish besides him telling "f you"?
But I think she's trying to really guilt trip him in the call, because a lot of times when you know and y'all both want to, you know what I'm saying. But see, look what Karen's saying. Because of you, you're sitting out here messing with people, and now I'm being embarrassed down to the thing. That's what it was given. And he was like, he really wanted to say, we 8 seconds in. He want to say, itch. You know that I'm messing with Karen too.
Yes.
He like, you know I'm messing with Karen number 2. Don't call me with this BS. I'm sitting here chillaxing, and I'm about to curse all them hoes out because of you. You the dummy. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what it was given. That's what it's given.
He wants to say,
why you even bother to call me?
Yeah, why are you calling me with the stupid shit? That's what he wants to say.
Yeah, don't call me with this.
Don't even try it. Like, girl, you know what time it is. We all know what time it is. So why are you even playing into it? You know what I'm saying? I'm giving you your fake way.
No. Hey, Mace, it's basically saying, don't call me with your fake ass story line, knowing damn well you know about my other woman. Don't do that.
Right? Because he's like
you know, even like the show.
The other woman
doesn't even like the show. He doesn't watch the show or nothing. True. So why would you call him knowing that you filming and stuff? You knew that was gonna piss him off.
She does stuff purposely to aggravate him. She's done it.
I think she does. But she's like the annoying little sister. You know how sibling rivalry.
Infidelity. She keeps bringing it up on camera, and he gets irritated every time she brings it up.
The infidelity and the fact that she wanted him to sign that prenup.
Yeah, you
can visibly see embarrassing
because he's looking at her like. But they remind me of my kids. That's like, the sibling rivalry. Like, my daughter's always messing with her brother. Like, she's always doing stuff to annoy her brother. Like, leave him alone.
They're always going to go win the sibling rivalry. She always going to make sure we know that they brother and sister. They're not
like, Robin, leave your brother alone. Stop messing with him.
She called him, I think, to make her case look better. Because if I call him right now, it's going to look like me and my man have communication. And we tell each other everything. So that's what it's going to look like on camera. But to me, it looked like you disturbed him. And he was enjoying himself, and he was upset that you called him.
Mm-hmm. He could have been, and he could have been, allegedly.
It ain't about the kids. It ain't about the kids. So why you calling me if it ain't about the kids? That's what it was given to.
Me. For sure. Look, y'all. I think it's time for us to go on and refresh our drinks. We are gonna take a pause for the calls so we can get back on this other half of this episode. So let's hit this like button for your girl. Show your love for this panel. I'm gonna put our cash apps back up, and I need you guys to really show up and show out for my panel because we do this for fun. Like what's my guy off of Belly?
Yeah, original African Dundada. They can do it for fun.
Yeah, we do this for fun. So I'm saying that to say we do this for fun. But if y'all feel like blessing anybody on the panel, all of our cash apps are running on the bottom on the banner. And at this time, I would love for you guys to do. Right. I appreciate you guys for taking the time out to not only watch us review our panel and get this good commentary. But I appreciate the likes, the subscribes, sharing it with your peoples. We have a good time. The Crown Jewel panel, we jump around. This week we are on my channel, California Cuties. Next week we'll be on Princess AV. And the following week we will be on Mace and Shady Show's channel. So
Cutie has the best music ever.
Yeah, that's cute.
Thank you so very, very much.
Intro, everything.
Yeah, I haven't even played you guys really my intro yet because when I'm come on live, I'm usually with my Crown Jewel panel. Yeah, so we're gonna get into that another day when I drop some other content. But yeah, I'm trying, y'all. I feel like if we gonna take a pause for the cause, it might as well be some fun, something that be like, oh, okay. Okay. So yes. Yeah, I'm trying to keep it right, keep it tight.
Yes, if I had good shoulders, I would have shook them.
Not. I love me some Mace, y'all. So let's get back into Robin hearing this information and Ashley being the bone collector she is. So I'm sorry, I lost my where I was. I know that we are oh, here we go. Okay, here we go. So the girls are at lunch. They go to lunch, right? A couple of girls go to the restroom, and then the rest of them go and sit down. So the ones that are included in going to the restroom, one of them is Karen. So Karen, she goes to the restroom, and that's where Candace decides to bring up the information she received from Ashley because she believes Karen was upset about. Excuse me. She believes Karen was upset about the night before, and that Karen is about to drop a bomb. Robin said Karen is full of shit, and it shouldn't be a surprise to Karen that Robin feels that way. That she feels that Robin says that this shouldn't be a surprise to Karen, basically, because Robin thinks she's fake, she's phony, and she's full of bullshit. No, she says she's fake, she's phony, and she's a bullshit starter. Robin also thinks that Karen was being very mean, being mean girlish is what she said by the way she was treating Charisse. Karen happens to walk right in as Roberto was talking about Karen. So, they show Karen sitting down, and then Robin says, basically she was talking to everybody at the table, but when Karen sat down, she directed it to Karen and was like, I don't know why you would think that I like, not even that I like you. She basically is saying, like, you already know that I don't think highly of you. You already know that we and you really don't get along. I kind of just basically tolerate you is basically what Robin was saying. Ooh. So Karen says, Karen sits there and says, you know what? I don't mind you standing up for your friend and speaking up for your friend. She just didn't appreciate her coming for her integrity and her reputation. Karen says, Robin told other girls to look out and be careful around her. That's some fake shit. That's what Karen said. That's some fake shit. And she ain't with the fake shit. But what is fake is your wedding. So Karen says, yeah, what is fake is your wedding, because I know about the blonde chick, the blonde chick in Georgetown, because you're a smart girl. No, she said, because you smart, Karen, you smart, Robin. So Giselle says, I ain't never, Robin's second love. I ain't never heard that. I ain't never heard that. And just and so Wendy and Candace co-signed and said, "Oh yeah, I heard it." Candace says, "Yeah, it was in the blogs. I've heard that before. You know I've heard that he has seen other another lady or whatever." Karen told her her and Juan can live their life however they want to. Just when y'all get married and it's registered and I can see it, I'll eat my words up. That's all I'm saying is Karen is like, look, if you get married, I'll leave you alone. I won't talk mess about you. I won't say nothing. Just when I see it's on the registered at the courthouse, I will leave y'all alone. And Giselle jumps in and says, she ain't got to do that for you. She ain't got to do that for you. Karen hurried up and shut Giselle up and said, Giselle, quiet. Be quiet because you ain't nowhere near the altar. So shut your ass up. Wendy chuckled. Even I don't know if y'all noticed, but they showed Robin chuckled on that one.
Yeah, she did.
So what y'all think? I'm sorry. What y'all think about that? Mace, what you think?
I think did we skip a part of Mia apologizing to Wendy that was so fake? That
was afterwards.
Okay, because that pissed me off. But that was funny at the table because Cameron was like holding no prisoners. Cameron turned around, was like, you ain't nowhere near altar. And Robin couldn't do no other point, but because it was true, thou who is manless, what you call thou who has no man. Like she said,
thou without a man.
Thou without a man. She said some slick shit. But Cameron was not here for it. Cameron was going in, and I liked it. It was funny. It was entertainment. It wasn't too much. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't jumping up, fighting each other. They was just going at each other with the words, and it was very entertaining to me.
Shady, what you think?
Well, when I felt like Robin was hyped up, I felt like she was hyped up by the conversation that she had with Ashley. So she was ready for drama. As soon as Karen got back from the bathroom, actually she started before she even really got back to the table. She couldn't wait to talk about Karen. I do feel like did we get to the picture part that she showed? That she showed the picture of
I've got to, I've got to.
But I do feel like I'm really trying to understand the animosity of Robin and Giselle towards Karen, especially Giselle, because towards Karen, what has Karen done to Giselle for her to be so gung-ho on destroying her?
Exist.
Do I think that they may have some truths? I believe that they do have some truths. But at the same time, I don't think Karen is always honest, and it's hard to defend her right now in this episode. Because when I see her, I see somebody who got caught up in a lie, and she's trying to, squeeze her way out of it. But at the same time, she don't owe anybody any explanation. So you could have just left it at that and just kept it pushing.
Princess.
Child, Robin, this is all manufactured shit. Like they went back in the back and they told Giselle, okay, this is what you gonna say. And then this is what you gonna say. And y'all better meet up at the table. And then, poor little Robin, she just a porn and everything. What reason does she even have to be mad at Karen? Like, I haven't said nothing. Like, over the years, I haven't really seen anything. And I'm with Karen. She's like, I've done nothing but support you. And this is what you got for me, girl? You mad? Because I want to know if you're going to really get married. Gone somewhere, okay? And Karen, especially since Giselle came from Ray, she always got a good read down in her pocket for Miss Giselle. And I wish Giselle would stay out of Robin's charcuterie board. Let that girl feel for herself. Don't start none, won't be none, and don't start nothing that you can't finish, okay? And she thought she finished that, baby. She finished last. Go ahead on so we can talk about these pictures and things, child.
Right, because this is Blue Eyes. This is Blue Eyes.
So yeah, so basically Karen says, put up or shut up about your wedding. Robin says she don't care how Karen feels about it, but what she should care about is these pictures in her phone of this man and Karen, this guy with blue eyes that was at a bar in Vegas. Robin brought out her phone and she shows the girls the picture. Karen is at a bar. The pictures must be from behind. They didn't show the viewers, so I'm kind of like, what is really going on? Why would y'all blur out the pictures? Why we not able to see when it's a real receipt? They show us. So the fact that they didn't show the viewers, I don't know how much truth it is that she was out with this one person in Vegas. All the girls agree that Karen is on the picture. Giselle and Robin have been sitting on this picture for about 6 months and been ready to throw it like a dagger at Karen. Karen jokingly says, okay, honey, let me confess my sins. Giselle says, okay, so you was in Vegas with this man. Karen says, I am not even speaking to you who thou ain't got no man. Karen is reading the shit out of Jezebel. And I'm here for it because she needs to sit her ass down. I'm tired of her always trying to take up for Robin. Robin can take care of herself and take up for herself. Evidently, when she pulled out that picture, even though it took her so long to pick the picture out, she was sitting there. That's why I was really irritated that anybody gave her fucking heads up. If she can't read, I'm not a good reader either. I ain't trying to read because I'm a really a good person deep down inside, so I don't read people like that unless you get on my fucking nerve. Then I can read your ass down because you got on my fucking nerve. So there's a difference. But for me, she don't know how to read because she wait for Giselle to do it, and Giselle ain't a good reader either, so she needs to not do that. Anyway, Robin says, how stupid can any man be to be hanging out, holding hands in the neighboring city that they live in? She says Juan is ready to curse Karen out. Karen says, if Juan is ready to cuss me out, he only wanted ready to cuss me out because I've been protecting him. We all scratched our head, I think. You've been protecting him. So apparently at the last reunion, they had they were all white. Andy had asked Robin, would she be down to do a threesome? Clearly, Robin says, no, hell no. But Juan proceeded to say, you got to keep it spicy. You know what I mean?
Wilson girls around like beanbags.
You got to keep it spicy. And so while Karen is over there on that same stage saying, I like wine. I like me some wine. So she says that Karen says, so Karen says, some other time after that was said, Karen says they were out. They exchanged a hug, her and Juan, but the hug was so tight that he pushed her breast into her vertebrae. And that wouldn't be a problem. The problem became, the problem became a problem when he whispered in her ear, you can be the third in our threesome. For me, I think Juan overheard Karen say what he said, and he was being funny and being flirtatious in a flirty. I shouldn't say flirty because I don't want that to be misconstrued. I think he was making light of the joke that was presented in front of him, and what he did was say it to her as a joke. And I feel like Karen took that, a little too far. So I think Juan heard Karen say it, like I said, and commented and was playing with her. And my thought and my question to you guys was that appropriate? And I have two questions. So do you think Juan was flirting with the Grand Dame? And should Robbo have concerns about Juan being faithful now? What you think, Shady?
Well, just by hearing the story, I feel like Karen only brought it up to hurt Robin. She only brought it up to get under her skin, because if it was an issue, you would have said something. This happened 2 or 3 years ago, because this reunion was a few seasons back. If it was an issue, you would have said something. Number one. Number two, I really feel like he was making a joke. And I'm pretty sure she laughed at it. And I'm pretty sure Ray was somewhere nearby. And, you know, he was just making a joke out of it. Do I think he want to get with Karen? No. Do I think Karen is feeling herself? Yes, she is feeling herself a lot this season, actually. We kind of boosted her up because she is the fan favorite. We do like her. But she is, you know, she do lie a little bit. She do embellish. Shout out to Embellish. We haven't heard anything this season about you selling hats.
Because she ain't good.
We haven't heard nothing about your business. But, you know, I do feel like she just brought it up to hurt Robin. That's it. I bet y'all forgot she had a hat business.
Oh, for sure I have. Till you just said it.
I'm a little confused with Juan. Juan is doing a lot. Juan just be doing too much, allegedly. Like, Juan is the most quiet as the busy man I ever seen. Like, because he's like, keep a low key. He don't give too much on the thing, but you tossing girls around like beanbags, allegedly. You trying to date Karen. You trying to add her to a threesome. Would he like Karen? I don't know. You don't know, because he could have a fetish with older women, being that he didn't have his mother around or whatever like that. Maybe he had. No, serious. A lot of men like that, because Robin is very matronly. Robin, you know, but then when you get in it, you're like, damn, she's not even cleaning and cooking like she's supposed to. You know, she looks like she's a matronly woman, but she sleeps all day. So maybe you just never know. Like with Juan, I don't know if he's going Michael, because, you know, it's a lot going on. Juan is a very, you know, he's a man. He's a, what do you call it with that Shaft song? He's a complicated man who no one understands him but Roberto. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. But I really want to get to the bottom of this Blue Eyes situation. I need to know, is Blue Eyes exist? Is Karen creeping? Has Karen been creeping? Because I want to know that.
Have we gotten to that point?
I'm very nosy. I want to get to that. I'm very nosy.
Princess.
Hey, Q. Hey, Dad. Hey, Shar.
Hold on, husband. Hold on. Princess, you on mute.
I have forgot what the hell I was going to say anyway. We talk about the picture, right?
I don't even know if we got to the picture. Have we gotten to that part where she showed the picture?
No, not yet.
I don't think we're there yet.
We just talking about the reasons. Like, I'm ready to get to the picture, because that bullshit with
it was a lot of fluff. Like,
you know, and yeah.
I think people are saying stuff to just get back at each other at this point. It's very elementary school.
Petty.
I think that Blue Eyes exists.
I do think Blue Eyes exists.
I do think he exists. That's what I was gonna say. I think it was a joke. I don't think that he meant it like, you know, that we gonna have a triangle. They probably I do not put it past them. I believe they probably had a triangle or a family reunion before. This man is in the basketball. He's a basketball player. She was in the music industry, talking about being a video girl or whatever. Everybody in the industry is nasty. Okay, it's very seldom you can find some old wholesome type of people. They sit up there and do it in front of everybody and not care. Okay, so you're not gonna take y'all just being wholesome. Okay, girl. If you say so, but I can't prove it. Okay, but you know, Karen said that just to get under her skin.
I'm sorry, you guys. I just had a guest come in.
I
just had a guest come in. My friends, my husband's friends just came in, him and his wife. and she's gonna sit in. She wants to go make her drink because I pulled out my drink. She gonna come back in. She just want to go to my to go get some ice and stuff. So I'm gonna have a live studio audience member.
Right.
It's not Mexican ice.
Not no Mexican.
Not no Mexican ice, no
Already
Mexican
know.
water,
We are
no
not
Mexican restaurant.
That's a good tip. Like,
Yes. No,
Yeah,
for real.
because I've been drinking every water is there. You're not thinking
No.
my family here.
Don't, unless it's bottle. You see what Giselle said. Giselle, I need a bottle of water and I need a canned soda. No ice, no, don't touch that stuff. Do not do that. Like for real.
Right, because if it make my booty like Giselle's was, you know, you don't want that.
She's still drinking, make it worse. Am I right or wrong?
That's what I was thinking.
Tequila.
Why are you still drinking?
The one that California cutie got with the bell.
I know. I have two. I love that. That actually, you know what? That tequila is not that good. I like the hand. I have two bottles and they don't look the same. So they hand paint each bottle.
Yeah.
I like that. So
because it's art. It's like you can keep it. Yeah.
In this family, we are artsy fartsy type of people. So I definitely love that bottle for that reason. But the tequila, girl, that tequila ain't. That thing is like cheap.
Tequila and a loose booty don't go together.
It really
Butthole
don't.
is on fire. Butthole is on flame. Cause
oh my God. Oh, I had did too. Just to give y'all some content. I had did two separate notes. One I condensed because I know I'm long-winded. Thank you, my love. So now I'm back to my long one. So if it gets a little long, I'm trying not to read everything and just kind of read over it. But I just giving y'all heads up about what was going on. So Karen continues on her rant and says the reason why, Robin, you don't like me is because your man does. See, when somebody say that to me,
Gather.
That was Saucy Santana moment. I don't know. That's a bye.
I would have windmilled on her. I'd have been like, who? Girl. See, because there's certain things you can play with and there's certain things you can't play with. My man can't play with. There ain't no little joke about it. Ain't no big joke. You don't play with that. So let me digress. Let me bring back because I need to pull out the notes so I can get y'all.
Right, you got real into that. You got real emotional with it. It was real.
I was like, oh Lord, did you see?
Karen was just playing. She was playing.
And I would have been playing with her wig would have been on the floor.
Yeah, Karen, you trying to get your old nose back, girl? Don't do that. Because
don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me? Don't you wish your girlfriend was?
Karen, like I said, Karen do look good from the back. From the back.
That's what Karen said.
That's
what Karen said.
She was like, "Yeah, because you don't like me because your man like me." Rama said, "I don't care." Shasha says, Karen is still delusional. I said, "Bitch, shut up, troll. Nobody's talking to you. Stop talking. If Karen is making a buffoon out of herself, an ass out of herself, doing whatever, let her do it. Stop talking. Talk when being spoken to, lady. Just that's my thing with Sharice. So anyway, she said she's delusional. So Giselle just comes out and says it. So Karen, why you what you wanna fuck Juan? Basically is what she said. And she was like, I'm sorry, because I was talking in my notes and I didn't go revise them. It looked like whatever. So she's like, you want to get with Juan? She's like, no. She was like, but he did touch me and it made me feel inappropriate. And he asked for her to be his number 3 in a relationship or in a threesome. Robin says she can't confirm or deny if Juan said that, which means bitch, he might have said that shit. That's what she's saying. Basically, she's saying, because see me, I would have been like, oh, my husband would never say that to you. I know it's type he would have never said that, but the fact that you said you can't confirm or deny means you know your husband oversteps some shit. He say too much, he flirts too much, he does too much. That's what you're saying. So anyway, Messy Giselle wants to toast to the receipts on the phone. Karen was like, I ain't toasting to that shit. Karen. Oh, that's when Karen decides. No, that so they don't toast to that. They do take their shot, and that's when Giselle brings up Jacqueline and Mia and their situation. So she goes and talks about the seating arrangement, like they sit down there, and she's like, what she say? She says, I misspoke. I'm sorry. Jacqueline quickly, she said, I misspoke. I want you, let me go back. Jacqueline was and Mia's situation start. They start looking down at Mia and Jacqueline sitting next to each other. So Giselle like, yeah, so what's going on with you guys? You know, like, are you guys in a good place? And Jacqueline hurried up and was like, you know what? That's why my notes was a little off. Jacqueline basically was like, you know what? I am not about to discuss that. Me and Mia are going to discuss this later. I'm not about to talk about that in front of you ladies. We'll do this at another time. And, you know, I ain't mad at Jacqueline. You know, you can read the room. That's one thing that I do admire about Jacqueline. She can read the room. She can see that girls don't have Mia or her best interest at heart. So she decides to say, you know what? We're not going to talk about it right now. We will. It's a process, and we are taking baby steps. Do y'all feel that that's a good idea for Jacqueline to do that, Princess?
She has something called class and decorum, something that some of these other ladies got, and she realizes, hey, I'm on TV. I might not want all of my business put out there for the whole world to see. And I think she also was trying to protect Mia to a certain extent. She's a real friend. If I care about my friends, I'm not going to want all their business out on the street like that, or things that we've shared, you know, just talking crazy. Like, we could do this behind closed doors. But it was also a cry for help. Like, are you my real friend? Do you want to salvage this relationship? And whatever, I feel if she was going through something else emotionally, had to have been during that time. And Mia capitalized on that and was like, you know, fuck that bitch. And from little different things I've seen on the internet, I think Mia might drink a little bit too much, especially when she's on vacations. Like she said, she jumped on Wendy because she was drinking too much. And other times, like she was on the beach, and you know, when they were looking at her booty, she was drinking too much. Ma'am, you got to be able to hold your liquor and handle yourself. You knew she was drunk when she was feeling on Karen's titties and ass. So, you know, it's the whole thing with that. And she's drinking and she really don't care about her friend. And it's jacked up.
Yeah, it's very apparent. Shady, what you say?
I don't think she did it to save the friendship. I felt like Jacqueline was already embarrassed enough on this trip, and she just wanted to make it home without embarrassing herself further. And I think that's why she chose not to talk initially. But then when she's rejected by Mia, she goes back to immediately start telling all this business and start, you know, talking about her bad at the bar. So I feel like she's still hurt. She's still gonna talk about Mia if she wants to. I mean, I don't feel like it's gonna stop her from talking about her. And I also felt a little bit bad for Karen when they were sharing the photo. Why was the photo not included into evidence to the producers? They show us everything else. They give us every other receipt. Why didn't y'all get that picture to the producers so we can see the photo that is being passed around this table? Because I want to judge for myself, is that Karen or is that not Karen with this alleged person? So y'all just making it So they're putting out the narrative that it is Karen, and they're not letting us see the evidence, and I don't like that. Show me the receipt. Show me the receipt.
She didn't want Karen to see it was why. And when you talking about other people, I think those are contracts that you gotta put together. Those people are not on the show, and it's an alleged type of thing. So I think that was probably just a legal thing that they couldn't put it up there. But then on top of it, I think it was a lack of a receipt. Like it was a lack of receipt too, because Mia said that looked like Karen's ass. So you don't even know if it's Karen or not.
It was her.
We don't know. We haven't seen the receipt.
My God.
Well, we don't know, but it's Karen, like how it
allegedly
like the back of Mark's soul.
Big Karen, it very well could have. And the way she was looking, it looked like she was caught.
I know but the way my gut feeling, it was her, and she knew it was her, and that's why she didn't even argue or say. Because if it wasn't you, I'm snatching that phone out your hand. Like, let me see this shit. Like, this ain't me. This is not me. She knew.
Ray said she can have eye candy, so
she knew it was herself. She knew it was her. She wasn't going to feed too much into it because then it would go to escalate. And I think she probably did something a lot behind the scenes. Like that picture was not supposed to be in there. You're not going to show that picture. I think Karen, because they have the thing like that picture. Don't show that picture because, like you said, as far as like the evidence, they are showing it. As far as the producers, like they'll show it like, oh, the thing, and then you'll see it on the screen. But I think Karen had a lot to do with them not showing that picture because she probably was like, why did she bust out that picture? You better not show that picture. If you show that picture, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think it was to leave it open.
They're going to always choose Karen over Robin.
Right.
It's in a bar.
Right. It's in a bar, but
it's a picture of them at the bar. Somebody's behind them. Even if it is Karen, that still is not saying, oh, she's fucking on somebody.
Right.
She walked in with this dude. She is having an affair. It don't show nothing. It shows she's a little you're taking it and running with it. That's what you're doing. So
that's
for
what
me,
the producers are doing.
It doesn't. But you know what? Karen is taking it and running with it. Because Karen's not going to confront that. She didn't say too much. Like if somebody busts out with a picture of you, being that you're a married woman, and they say that you were at the bar, and these rumors have been circulating that you've been creeping on your husband with this guy for years. This is basically your side dude, blah, 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 blah. You know that these rumors have been circulating. You feel it's not true. Your gut, it's not true. I didn't do this. These are lies. And someone say, oh, here's a picture of you, CC, at Vegas with the bar. You're going to snatch that phone out that person's hand. You're going to want to see what are you talking about? Karen was sitting over there cool as a cucumber, like,
she wasn't cool. She was sweating.
She was sweating. She didn't want to.
No, I'm gonna
her. Let me see the picture, and she was like, "Nah."
At the same time, she was concerned, but then when Ashley said, "Oh, it's just a picture of you from the back," she was like, "Oh." Like, if you got me naked in the bed watching my porns that I told you that I like to watch with blue eyes, get the fuck out my face. What are you talking about? I could be at a bar. And as far as I'm concerned, and me being married, yeah, I'm gonna be at the bar and I'm gonna be talking to any man I want to, because I can, and I know that I am faithful to my husband, and he ain't about to say nothing but, hey, who's your friend?
But people have to understand when you're dealing with a mature gentleman, like an older man, sometimes they want you to go out and have fun. Because when I dated, like I was like probably in my 20s, like early 20s. My boyfriend at the time was like 64. Like he wanted me to engage with other like people. Like we go out to the bar, he'd like to show me off, like go over there, talk to other guys, and guys will buy me drinks or whatever like that. He liked that. He used to sit back and watch all the guys flirt with me, watch me talk to the guys, but then he leaves with me. So then that was like a thing for him. Like
I didn't know it ain't her cousin from Surrey County.
Could be from Surrey, Surrey County. Could be, peanut person. But as far as Mia and Jacqueline, I think two things are true. I think Jacqueline did not want any more of her dirt sprayed on her, so she knew to keep it cute and put it on mute. But I think she was a friend to me, and I think she was really trying to save the relationship, like, because I know how Mia could go. So if I engage, she's going to go further. That makes me want to punch her in the throat. You know what I'm saying? So let me just not engage with her. Engage her. Let's wait till we get home so we can settle this, because we are real friends. We are real friends. But Jacqueline, Mia is not your friend. Mia is an opportunist, just like she used you for your mother. she using you right now, like she is an opportunist. Like that is not your friend because your friend would not do that to you.
Right, which brings me to that next scene, which was Jacqueline basically saying, she's pretty much tired of how Mia's treating her. She's been here from day one, from where there was a no cancer scare, where there was her mom taking her in as a teenager or a young kid. And she's like, I've always had her best interest at heart. I've always had her back. And Mia puts her 2 cents in and was like, well, she needs to shut up because I was with her mom on Mother's Day, and where were you? I was like, oh God.
She's like, oh, I was with that married man trying to get my rent paid, allegedly.
It's 24 hours in a day, girl. Stop. She might have not visited because you was over there at the same time. You never know. Don't do that. You know damn well that's her mama. She took care of her siblings and your weird ass. She went and saw her mama. Don't try to throw her under the bus like that. So like she said, she stood up for her when she was stood up to all of the girls when it was a no cancer scare. So Candace says, this is how sisters, kind of fight. So, let them handle it. Mia says that Jacqueline is dramatic and she does this. She did this in front of her other friend group, and nobody in her other friend group likes Jacqueline, which I find very hard to believe because Jacqueline is, to me, she's very likable and she doesn't do stuff to stab people in the back like Mia does. And I feel like Mia is the attention seeker, not Jacqueline. But okay, I digress. Jacqueline was like, I need to get up and move away from this bitch. I don't want to sit next to her no more. She gets up and leaves. So Messy Mia takes the opportunity to say, speaking of sisters, I really, really genuinely like you, Wendy. I really, really like you. She has a soft spot in her heart for Wendy, and it's gonna make her cry. Wham, wham, bitch, get the fuck out of my face. You want to find a new friend because you dropping a friend. So the dramatic of it all, she says, so Wendy says, no, Mia with the dramatic. She's like, yeah, you're beautiful. You're successful. Talking to Wendy. You have an amazing husband and you have 3 beautiful children. And she didn't want Wendy not to like her because of her insecurities. Bitch, you just told on yourself, you weird ass bitch. She says, they agree they will speak and conversate about this later on another day, and they grab hands. What y'all think about that?
I'm pissed because Wendy is a type of girl you're gonna have to. I want to fight you, Wendy. I was out here fighting for you. I was out here windmilling, and you accepting that apology like that? Like you not your friends. It's like y'all done sat there. You done went at somebody for your friend because they said this person was borrowing you, and you done went out, done windmilled, and then your friend start speaking to the person the next day. You like, you sitting up there like like Kermit the Frog, like I can't believe it, like Wendy, you just accepted that apology too fast, and you just is a want to be down, and I don't like it.
Like I was saying earlier.
Go ahead.
But like I was saying earlier, Wendy is a pick me. If pick me was ever a person,
it's her.
She wants to be accepted so bad by this group. They could dog her out. They could talk about her career. They could throw water on her. All they have to do is say, I like you. I'm sorry. And the fakest apology. And Wendy is all ears. She's so quick to forgive. And now you spread eagle next episode. So we'll see what happens next episode. But I just feel like I said, she's very pick me. She wants to be accepted. She wants to be in this group. And she would do whatever it takes. She just wants them to like her. And they don't. They clearly don't.
This girl doused you with a drink. And then they replayed it the way she did the back. Like she just like you ain't nothing. She treated you like you were. She didn't even have enough respect for you to look at you in your eye when she threw that drink at you. She did one of these. You know what I'm saying? Like
At
Girl,
least say, you know, at least
That
say
bitch,
let's work
please.
on it. But
I just think I also think that she did that to make Jacqueline upset. You know, and she was right. Like she was like, I've been sitting up here windmilling for you, defending you, been here through all this, through thick and thin, been with you since you needed a mama, and then this how you treat me, whore. Yeah, that was just a shot. That was also a shot at Jacqueline. It was two for the
Period.
price of one.
Period. So yeah, sorry y'all. I had to go take a restroom break.
Yeah, Crater needs Crater. Like if I was, we
Crater.
ain't hugging. Wendy should have been like, well, you know, I accept your apology, but we're gonna just have to see where this goes. I would have respected that more instead of you just being all open ears and open arms, hugging. We not hugging, girl, because you don't like me. That was the way she threw that drink on that girl. She threw that drink on you like you are nothing. You are scum of the earth. I'm better than you, and I will always be better than you. And threw that drink on you, really disregarded you. And for you to be so willing to accept her raggedy apology.
But then we say that Wendy was acting like a pick me anyway from
Yeah, like
she's always been a pick me. So she's like, yeah, man, pick me. No, damn well, men got shit can't hold a candle to you. But you gonna sit here and be like, yeah. Oh, that irritated me. Y'all,
I'm gonna need Wendy to step into herself. I'm gonna need her to step into herself and let people know who she are. Who she is, because
fake back. I mean, fake boobs and fake booty.
Because we both got fake booties. Like,
I mean, she's insecure.
Get your backbone, okay? Get your fake backbone, okay? Let's do that.
Yes, are they doing backbone transplants? Like, I don't know.
Because something ain't right.
And her mother seemed so confident. So I know her mother looked like her mother wouldn't do that. Wendy's mother would not do that.
Right. I don't think so either.
Wendy's mama would never forgive nobody.
Oh, Wendy's mama is a savage. Okay.
She was like, you create a face, bitch. You try to apologize to me. And you create a face, bitch.
No, for real. Oh, I love her mama. She is gangster. So anyway, the ladies are getting ready to leave. And they show Jacqueline sitting, Jacqueline had left early. Remember when she had already left before everybody, so she went and sat by the bar. But they showed Jacqueline sitting with Sharice and Candace at the bar. But she says that her sister is gonna cuss me out, which we all know. If y'all don't know, Tita Talks is Mia's sister. She is a YouTuber, and while all this had been going on, she gave us the business, cussed Mia out from here to Albuquerque. I was here for it every second, every moment of it. I was rolling. Tita don't play. If y'all do not watch Tita, and you can go back and go see her rant and go off on Mia about her sister, because Jacqueline was completely right. She's absolutely right. Her sister was going to cuss her out in front of us, behind our back, online, offline, in church, in front of God.
Every time I see,
and just for all, like she's not playing with her. What you say, Princess?
And I'm glad that she has a sister like that that'll do that, because she needs that. Because that Mia was completely wrong. And for someone who took you in, you are damn near like family too, this is what you do. That was horrible. And that showed Mia's character. And that's why I'm pissed off at Wendy. Like, don't accept this whole apology. She ain't fucking with you like that. She don't like you.
They've been friends for too long. They should have cut it off at high school when that brick was thrown.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all want to hold on to friendships because y'all been cool all this time. Yes, we gotta be cool.
Some stuff should have been.
Some people think it's family, but shit, I cut family off. You hear me? I am known as the scissors. I will act like I never met you. You could be my brother, my sister, my mother. I never met you, child. Who's that? I'm pulling Mariah real quick. Who's that?
Honey. So yeah, Jacqueline pretty much says she is tired of Mia's ego and her inflated ego, and she really ain't got time for that. So later that evening, Wendy goes over to Mia's room and chats with her, and got her nose all so far up in Mia's ass. I mean, her nose is, I mean, she a brown skinned woman, but her nose is super brown. For the, ooh, you like me. You like your room clean, bitch. Shut up.
In a hotel.
Shut up, Wendy. Like, shut up. I don't want to
Right.
hear her. Stop
They
brown.
have housekeeping. Like,
Yeah, what are you talking about? So yeah, she's like, yeah, you keep your room like mine. We are so much alike. So what y'all twins now, girl? Anyway, and so she says she didn't know where they went wrong. This is what Mia says. I don't know where we went wrong, girl. I don't know. I forgot I did this, and I took my bag and I tried to beat your ass, but I really don't know where we went wrong. Yeah, okay, girl. You didn't know where we went wrong. She says, I don't know where we went wrong. And so Wendy reminds her, yeah, we went wrong when you threw drink on me. And that equates to like someone completely disrespecting your space and like spitting on you. And Mia says, you know what? I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. So they move on with the compliments and the hugs, all the brown nosing you can do for one night. I can, all the compliments. You're so beautiful. No, you're beautiful. No, you're gorgeous. I'm gorgeous. You know, bitch, you're both ugly inside and out right now in this moment because I don't want to see the fakeness. It's if anybody was being fake in this moment, it's y'all two. Like, go on somewhere with all that. Oh shoot, my thing just popped itself. So yeah, so with the fake ass hugs and the fake ass, I love you, no, I love you more. No, but I've always missed you. No, I missed you more. That bullshit. So the ladies have met up for dinner, and y'all do know when they show the girls doing this in slow motion. Y'all know what that means, right? Y'all know that means it's about to get ignorant. It's about to get ignorant, indignant, and ignorant. Okay. So when they show them with the slow motion of the drinks, they say 2 hours later. I just like to say that. That's not what they said, but I just want to say that. But it was a little later. They went to a bar. Tequila shots was had by all. And you know, when the tequila shots are flowing like they do, charcuterie boards get to getting, touched and ate on and appreciated, and your charcuterie board looks better than my charcuterie board.
That coffee is getting much.
Everybody gets hungry. Everybody wants a charcuterie board. Everybody wants to show that they're not wearing panties. It's a lot. It's a lot going on. I don't do that with my friends. Like, I don't know if my best friend wear panties or not. I don't never ask her. I don't give a fuck. You can wear panties or not wear panties. Me, myself, I don't need Shady to know that I have on panties or not. That's not something I would just, I have on them or I don't. It's not something, a topic of conversation, and it irritates me that they think that's cute, especially the older dolls. I'm in my 50s, so I'm not going to be sitting here talking about if I got on panties or not. And I don't want my 18-year-old or my 30-year-old to say the same thing. Like, if you got on panties, that's for you to know and your honey to find out. Nobody else's business. I don't want to hear that shit. That's annoying to me. So yeah, everybody talking about who got on panties, what the JJ looks like, what the JJ, and Wendy in her confessional says that Mia slithered, and she know about a slither, y'all. Y'all know how Wendy started off with a damn slither. She's like, Mia slithered over to her and said to her if she wants to eat her that she wants to eat Wendy's box. And Wendy gasps in the confessional, but I don't know how much gasping she was doing when she said that to her. Hence that everybody, when you're drinking tequila, having a good time, and
show you how much gasping she was doing. She was doing this.
Ooh,
she was like
legs wide open.
As soon as she said it, Wendy's legs were up.
I think this is a send-off.
Them legs went up in the air.
I think it's a send-off like it was last week when we thought they was going to fight or something like that. And then when the episode comes, it's not what we think it is.
Yeah. Absolutely. So, yeah, so she's grasping. And of course, the lightning and the thunder starts because it's like, you know how it's like the Twilight Zone. You know, you drinking tequila, some stuff you're gonna remember, sometimes you're not gonna remember. And if
The
you have
prelude to fogginess.
you're hoping that the other person is drinking more than you, that she don't remember what y'all did. So that's how they really ended the episode. I'm gonna drop the link in. If you guys are you guys good? If not, we don't have to. I don't want my panel to leave. I'd rather talk to you guys, and we don't have to do that. I'm just asking you guys. Do you guys want to take a couple of calls?
Well, if somebody want to come up, I am a little tired, but
so was my princess. That's why I'm asking my
princess is tired. Yeah, but that was a little crazy. And as far like Wendy was brown nosing so much. She came up and her face looked like she was sniffing Giselle drawers. That's how much she was. Now
that's who I believe was had her charcuterie board out.
That's how far up she was up Mia's behind. Like it was really like, oh, you like me? You really like me?
It was really superficial and really fake.
I swear to God, bravo. Hire me as a producer because I'm really shady and I got a vivid imagination. Because when she was doing that, all I saw was them running like a montage of the drink being thrown and Mia hitting her and Wendy singing Ebony and Ivory was together forever in harmony. I was like, this is just, I know Wendy want to bust out and sing Ebony Ivory. Like, that's how far up Mia's ass she was. I was like, enough's enough. I was just disgusted with the whole thing.
And I would hope Wendy has better judgment than to let Mia, of all people, eat your charcuterie board on set. Y'all saw what happened to Atlanta and the whole sex dungeon thing.
But you gotta be careful because
it sounds just like they were trying to recreate it, like they were just trying to outdo them.
Same storyline, or somebody come up to somebody talk about what they want to do and allegedly. We don't need alleged charcuterie board gate.
You're not gonna put craters on my coochie. You can let everybody eat your coochie because you ain't gonna put craters on my coochie. Because the way Mia's like skin look and she get down to the coochie, you don't know if that's spreadable. Next thing you know, your coochie got craters on the inside and outside. No.
I'm about to post on the other page what Miss Thornton said on Watch What Happens Live. How she said
I didn't see it. I thought she was on, but
she wouldn't mind having a family reunion with her, G, Wendy, and Eddie.
I did see that.
Trying to get some ear drips.
Y'all gotta have some younger people to go.
She said because they asked her did she want to have a triangle with Whitney. She said no, it would have to be a whole family reunion.
That's okay.
I need her.
She wants some of that Eddie.
She probably do. She probably could use some Eddie. She probably could.
He looks like he got some beef going on.
You know, that's pure African stock. That's strong. You know what I'm saying? She wanted long and strong. She like,
Gordon don't look like he bathed properly. I don't know.
Who, Gordon?
He looked like he got BD eating.
Gordon just looked like he smelled like beignets and rice.
He just she probably wants somebody that smell good.
Yeah, beignets and plain white rice.
No, I think G smells good. I think he smells good because he's been pimping for a long time. It's just maybe he might not change his drawers every day, but I don't think he stinks.
No, he turning the drawers inside out. He better not be down to the thing turning the drawers.
You know how they be wearing like them almost gas station drawers. You know, if it ain't no spots on the boxes.
Right, he just gives me tidy whitey. Like, you know, the tidy whiteys that look kind of like diapers, but then because men, like when men get older, they hips drop for some reason. They pants. Look at an older man from the back. Their ass look the same all across the board because the hips, you could tell the men get a spread. Like when they get older, like 50, 60, they get that spread.
That's
and
they've been sitting down for
like they were sitting down their whole life. Like they just dropped in the spread. Because I've been with a lot of old men.
Some old ass.
We know, Mace. We got it.
I love the senior citizens. I'm saying I love the senior citizen men.
We got one.
They get a drop and they do like to wear tidy whities. and they may smell like Bengay, and they may ask you to rub the Bengay on them. Like,
I don't even know what Bengay smell like, and I don't want to. We do have one of our sisters in the back. I'm gonna
smell like Bengay and Fahrenheit.
Goodbye. I'm done. Let me take this off here.
A little bit of hot karate.
Hello, sister. Hi, Nola.
Hey, Nola.
Hey, Nola.
Hey, y'all. I can't take Mace and the things that
Me
she
either.
say that comes out her mouth. I'm literally gonna have to replace my another doggone computer because I just spit everywhere. Coke just can't find. But I agree. G gives me he musty under his balls. Like he put cologne on to cover the must under his balls.
Oh, jeez.
That's what he give me, and he give me that he wear that polo blue
that
they was wearing back. That they was wearing back in the early 90s. That's
I feel like he's still wearing air mask. I don't know what y'all talking about, but okay.
And you said the air mask?
Yes.
If he put on any Fahrenheit, he may have
air mask, y'all. I don't know what
y'all talking about. Now let me ask you. I got a question. That's why I came up here. I got a question.
Okay.
Now I know we all grew up in different parts of the world, but I feel like we all still are part of that generation where when you went to school and you got your books for the year, that you had to cover your books.
Yeah,
I made mine with the
brown paper bag.
Okay, so I'm glad you said the brown paper bag. Didn't that what Robin looked like in that damn outfit while she was calling wine? Like the brown paper bags you used to get from the store.
She didn't look cute at all.
She damn sure did.
That shape, and when she pointed out her shape, that made me look at it.
No, but
why do you think I call her the monster? The monster don't have no shape. It wasn't just it's everything about the monster.
Yeah, it's just real shaped like this. She's just
all of that. What y'all talking about right now? Don't make me, sis. Princess, find the picture, please, and put it in. I have it, but you can find it for me faster. Please put it in so we can.
Yeah, because she's just like it's red. It's like
of the monster, who, aka Robin De Niro. Please, I'm sorry, sis.
Yes, Aramis. I'm telling you, G smells like all the old school colognes. I'm like, he got a dresser full of them. He got the dresser.
He got Old Spice up there too.
That old, he got the old Spice, the original Old Spice.
That's why I said the old one, not the new one.
He got the soap on the rope. He got the soap. You know the soap. My great grandmother had that.
Make sure it don't fall down.
He got the soap on the rope because every time I used to go to my great grandmother's house, I was younger, and I go to bed. I used to smell his soap on the rope. Like, why is this soap sitting here in the bathroom hanging on his rope? Like, he got a soap on the rope.
Scented really nice, huh? It probably was scented really nice.
Yeah, it was. But you know, the old men stay with a soap on the rope. They're gonna have some Old Spice original flavor. The original brand.
Let me whistle. Let me do the. I can't do it because I want to do it so bad, but I want to do the. You know the whistle.
Yes,
I want to do it.
And G's watching those Old Spice commercials. That me and the horse, like.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to do it, but I can do it when I'm not worried about doing it. But now because I'm live, I can't do it.
Yes. Oh, yes, the brute, the green.
Oh, no, Paige. Hold up.
Paige, not the brute.
Excuse me, Paige.
Oh my God, Jacquard.
That is still my fucking favorite. My husband's sticking to upstairs right now. I don't play with that. Like, that ain't old. That's old school, smell good, nigga. Drop your drawers anytime. But let my husband put that on right now. Let him walk in here with some Drake Core on. Y'all gonna be like, so really? I guess
yes, that
is my ultimate favorite.
That, and I like Fahrenheit.
I just put it on right here. They
got it on sale for $20.
I don't give a fuck how much it costs. I'm 50. I'm 50. I've been loving that cologne since I was 15 years old. So no, nothing.
That's like white diamonds for me.
That's like exclamation. Remember exclamation and poison?
I like the both of them. What the fuck?
Explanation. I'm my husband some old school.
I don't care what
I was looking up these colognes. Explanation.
That's my favorite.
Exclamation.
Exclamation.
It looks like an exclamation.
It looks like an exclamation.
A white bottle with a black.
Here.
What?
Wait.
Explanation is
You know
12.
what?
Yeah, wind song. Don't get no wind song now.
I think Brute. I would take Aramis over Brute. I don't even know what Brute smell like, but that's okay.
Brute smells. Brute was good in the deodorant. It's green.
Okay, that's what it seemed like.
No, Brute is a cologne. They have cologne, but they had like deodorant as well because somebody knew used to wear the Brute deodorant. It smelled good, but they say burnt under their arms. It burnt them. But
you're not supposed to put cologne on your arms. No,
they have deodorant. You know how they come with the pack, like it's a cologne, deodorant, lotion, like aftershave. Like they had the whole setup.
My mama really did like that Chantilly, just like my
Chantilly. Yes. And what about
Aramis and my mom like the Chantilly?
Wait a minute. I'm about to bring y'all back. I'm about to bring it. Ginate.
Don't
get the Ginate.
There we go. Come on, Paige. Paige is pulling it all up.
Not the Ginate.
That's a yellow bottle. That's a yellow. That's the yellow one, right? Ginate.
Yellow, the liquid that you kept on the side of your tub because you splashed it on after you got out the bath. The Ginate that stayed in the bathroom. If you didn't have Ginate in your bathroom, you wasn't clean. You wasn't fresh. You needed the Ginate.
Oh. So we ain't fresh, y'all. We ain't so fresh and so clean.
The Ginate was in the
I used to have the whole set, like the Love's Baby Song, the whole set, the purple one, the pink one, the yellow one. Baby, I'm mad that they stopped selling that shit.
So what?
The Baby Soft ones.
Oh yeah, and you know too, the Skin So Soft by Avon.
No, they still sell that.
They still have that.
Good. The blue one and the pink one.
They both work good.
And Cuteness sells Avon. So
mosquito repellent.
Avon lady.
I know it'd be a table outside of my doctor's when I go to Montefiore up in the Bronx. It's like a table, and she'd be out there with her Avon stuff underneath a tent. And because I love they bubble bath. Like bubble bath
sells Avon.
I did not know Avon was still kicking.
They are still kicking and alive, and you could be the service representative.
I knew it was still kicking.
Yes, I know about 3 people Avon numbers right now.
My grandmama used to sell Avon.
Yes.
My grandmother used to sell Mary Kay.
But the Amari from Avon, the Odyssey, the pink was the soft and pink or something like that. And then they had a nice, they made like an updated one. It was like a Chinese one, a Zuku was like green or something. That one was good because I gets down on Avon.
I love some Avon too. Anyway, Nola, are you still around? Because I know your butt is on your job while you are frolicking with us. While you still frolicking with us, did you have anything else that you would like? You know, because we go on our little rants about our little stuff. We owe up a year, except for Shady. I never want to put Shady with old.
Cheryl.
I don't even know how old Shady is, but I know that he ain't.
Cheryl stepping out her house sniffing like.
My
on my way to 34.
Wait, what?
Oh, you see, Cheryl said she had a stalker, and he used to wear the Brute, and she know he's around because she'd smell it. I'm like, she gotta go out her house and start sniffing first, like he out here.
I just have one more thing to say. Juan Dixon wanted Karen.
Oh. Yes, the bubble bath. I got some now. The Lily. Oh my God.
No love. Mm-hmm. That's your final thought is that Juan definitely wants Karen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He wanted to know what geriatric cooch feel like. And so he said if he was gonna do it from anybody, he was gonna do it with the real grand dame instead of the one that looked like head of housekeeping.
He said that's a mature snapper. He said, you know, when the snapper is mature,
he wanted him a little
Jesus.
He wanted a little cougar. He wanted him a little cougar kitty. It's all right, you know. It's all right. I know y'all gonna stop being jealous of Karen.
I'm sorry, I had to just put this up.
Girl,
everybody do the monster dance. Okay, sorry, Nola. I just had to go.
He is shaped like that monster from the shoulders down, like. That's her. That's it.
You're right. I do see
I mean, when I said it the first time that we all was on our live, and I said this, and y'all brought this picture up, all I'm saying is this is, and at least she knows she's shaped like this. Like she knows, she like, girl, I am square too. And I'm not mad because I ain't got the hourglass shape either, but I'm gonna buy me one.
Yeah, she's
but
like a wide rectangle.
She said a wide rectangle. This is when y'all hear me say the monster, y'all, or y'all hear anybody on our panel says the monster, this is what you're gonna, this is the visual I need y'all to see. This is what you see.
And put a phone in that monster's hand.
Man. Oh, I got all of them. I'm gonna send you all of them. I have a picture of him with the rollers, him with a phone in his hand, him getting his nails done, all of it.
Yeah, he's gonna do his fur. One thing about that monster gonna do his fur. His fur is gonna be done
up. Rollers, everything, all of it.
He doing dye jobs on his fur to keep his roots done, like, you know.
Thank you, sis, for pulling that up. Thank you for pulling that up for me, because I need people to understand when I call her the monster, that's what I'm speaking of. That one right there. And he has a name. I can't right now, it escapes me because I've been
Robin
1800. Oh yeah, that's the name. Robert Duran for the boxing. The
his name is, he's what Juan calls her Robo. That's Robo.
Wait, before you go, Nola, let me just go ahead and talk about what's coming up in our next episode, which will be on Princess channel, just in case you have anything to say or add to this. So the ladies are getting ready. I'm sorry. Hold on. Oh, did we finish? Yeah, we did talk about them meeting up for dinner and all the little hugs and all that stuff. And the thunder and lightning. Hold on, y'all, so I can get to that. Okay, thunder and lightning. Boom. So it looks like next week's episode, we're going to get Robin's bachelorette party. We're going to see Mia in the limousine dancing on the pole. We will see some strippers. That's going to be a question if anything like, it's going to be questions about everybody's charcuterie board. Bumping, the charcuterie boards bumping in Mexico because, everybody was drinking. Apparently someone is spreads eagle wide for Mia.
Wendy.
Not sure who that is going to be, but it looks like it might be Wendy. They made I said in my notes I put they spread it eagle for Mia, but they also made her drink a whole glass of champagne before she even said who it was. It looks like we're going to see Robin trying on dresses and Giselle asking where her mom is, Robin's mom is, for the fitting. The bone collector herself, Ashley, is being messy and telling Karen and Wendy that they are not on a thread for Robin's bachelorette party. Wendy wants to know what's the issue. What is the issue? I was voice recording, so it says Sasha, but it could be. So it might be Sharice is going to ask Ashley what's going on with her and Michael. Okay, yeah. Sharice is going to ask Ashley what's going on with her and Michael. And it looks like Candace is going to have some information about Ashley. Have information for Ashley about Michael being at Chris's restaurant with a whole new PYT. And it doesn't look like Ashley is going to enjoy that information. Remember that pendulum is swinging. Remember, she had said that.
So, right. Ashley could take him with a man, but not another woman. Ashley,
oh no. She wants to be the hottest, youngest TikToking thing on the planet.
Not be with a PYT.
Ashley is not going to enjoy that information, and it looks like Shasha is still throwing Karen under the bus, saying that the last time she went out to the club was with Miss Huger, and that the Grand Dame and one of the workers at this club was fucking in the bathroom. So that's what we're gonna be talking about on Princess channel next week. That's a lot to unpack. I'm just saying that was that was what we're gonna be talking about.
I'm ready. I am ready. I cannot wait to see Ashley's
reaction. Bring us all the charcuterie boards.
I want to see Ashley's reaction because Ashley is going to be mad that Michael's down to the thing with a PYT because he could be with a PBM, a poor black man, but he will not be with a pretty young thing. Not at all.
What we won't do is.
Yeah,
I don't think she's going to be upset. She's doing her own thing. She's allegedly with that hockey player.
It's all good when you do it. But when they do it.
You know what? First of all, some women are territorial. And the fact that she was still kind of talking to her family about Michael and what he's doing, and it was really still affecting her, I still think that she kind of still got a really soft spot for her ex-husband.
She was setting up the storyline.
You think so? I don't know. I think they would.
No, but I think at the end of the day, they enjoy her sex like family, and it's hard to, even though you may have moved on, and everybody you may move on, and you may be with another person, but let you see your ex with somebody else, you looking like, wait a minute, and you want to analyze everything. See, when he's with a man, allegedly, she can't analyze everything because you don't have the same equipment that a man has, so there's no competition there. But when you with the same person like me, like, wait a minute. Let me see how this girl hair laid. Let me see how she looked, how her booty shaped, or whatever. It's more of a comparison.
I might look to see if you better than me, but when I'm done with you, I'm done with you. Because a
lot of times you do want to be like, wait, let me see something. He went, who? What? Michael.
I'm not going to go out of my way to find out, though.
Hello.
I'm always the best. I don't give a damn what's going on. Hey, Ranting.
Look at my picture. I am.
You changed the picture because I recognize the voice.
I almost didn't see you because it'd be doubled up on the bottom. So I'm like, oh, now name wasn't up there.
Right, I recognize the voice. But I'm like, that's not the picture. Wait a minute.
What am I looking at?
Wendy and Karen.
Got to add, little girl.
Let's see. Ronald Reagan, that young man, you did not get married, and that man is cheating on you and got a blonde girlfriend in Georgetown just based off the way the reactions was given. He got real belligerent, talking about, I'm a cuss one of them women out, Robin. I'm a cuss one of them effing women out, Robin. They don't know me. I don't go nowhere. And then switched it up like, I don't go nowhere in D.C. So where do you go? You say you don't go nowhere in D.C. Where do you go? He got real belligerent, and she was smiling like, oh yeah, he about to say something that's gonna convince everybody that it's not happening. It's gonna convince Pennywise that this is not real, and Pennywise knows that man cheating. Just like Wendy and Candace know that man cheating because they put their 2 cents in there and said, child, we've been new. The people in Potomac talk. Potanka, Bethesda, DC, Maryland, the District of Columbia, Puerto Rico, Kansas City, California.
They talking about that down to the crab shack.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. Everybody know that man cheating on you, and you know about it, Ronald. Right. On top of that, this whole fake wedding, because I won't cuss on your platform. I respect it. It's not real. Okay, it's not real. Because you said y'all got married after filming, after after the brother-in-law's wedding, but the brother-in-law got married in July, and people announced that y'all went and got y'all marriage license back in August. You have to have a marriage license right then and there if you're getting married in Jamaica, just like you have to have it in Maryland or the District of Columbia. You can't do it backwards, because if you do it backwards, you got to go back and do the whole thing over again. You got to have a marriage license. So somebody lying. You feeding information to People Magazine to make yourself look better, and you don't look better. You and your breastises hanging down low. Don't you ever wear that dress again without titty tape. I'm telling you now, young man, don't you ever wear that dress again without titty tape. It don't look right, okay? Don't do it. Listen. I believe that the reason why Mitch McConnell don't like Wendy is because she's attracted to that woman, and she really wanted to put her face in the place. And Wendy ain't down for you putting the face in the place, okay? Go on back up off me, young man. Bigfoot, back up off me. I don't know you like that. Ain't nothing wrong with you trying to put your face in the place, but that woman don't want you to put your face in her place. And she didn't spread eagle. What y'all said was, y'all was trying to show each other that y'all wasn't wearing underwear. I personally wouldn't do that with my friends or none of my enemies, because we don't get down like that. But okay, do what you want to do. That's what y'all said. That woman did not go spread eagle trying to show you her cooch. Let it go. You wanted her to go spread eagle, so you go dive in. That's what you wanted to happen.
That part.
I'm glad you finally admitting you was a stripper. I mean, I don't judge. I support the naked hustle. I'm not gonna get up there and do it myself because I don't have no coordination. I really I can move. I have rhythm, but I can't do a whole 8 count, and I'm not about to spin on a pole like I'm Mercedes from P Valley. It's just not gonna happen. I'm not about to fall and break nothing on me. I'm precious. I'm expensive, and I don't have insurance. George Bush, Gizzard, Giselle, whatever your name is. The reason why your stomach was sour and doing what it was doing is because you replaced food for the love of everyone. You use food to mask your feelings. You continue to eat and eat and eat and gorge yourself on all the food because you have nobody. You use food to keep you warm. You got a plate of ribs by your bed right now to keep you warm. And because it's not going to digest in the middle of the night while you sleep, you'll wake up with your stomach all jacked up and you own the commode and you have it. I really want to know where she got Wonder Bread to put in foil to put in her purse. It makes no sense to me. Like, where did you find a loaf of Wonder Bread? Like, did you take that on the plane with you? Did you put it in your suitcase?
Because they don't have that in your room in Mexico.
No, she stole it from the pigeons.
I'm really confused. And first of all, bread is very bad for the birds. Very bad for the birds. It messes up the digestive system.
I never heard
like it does everybody else.
Nobody is jealous of a Mitch McConnell. Nobody is jealous of a Chauncey. Chauncey has a repossessed champagne room. She lives in Bethesda.
Chauncey.
Punk ass Chauncey. You gotta be punk ass Chauncey if you're gonna say it.
Chauncey is like, nobody's jealous of Chauncey. She lives in Bethesda. Okay, it rolls just like off the tongue. You live in Bethesda. Okay, you look like you just got off working the first shift at General Motors. You about to go back for the late shift, and you walked all the way from Bethesda through Miami, through Puerto Rico to get to Mexico. You took the roundabout way to get there, okay? You look tired. You look worn down. You look like your feet been hurt. You look like you didn't walk many miles and you're just going sad. Your wigs are horrible. You don't have a part in the middle. It's got a hump in it and it look plastic. Listen, if you're going to get the synthetic, do what the girls do down there and put the synthetic in the what is that? The fabric softener. They put the fabric
softener, but you need a little boiling water. Like, boil the water, put some roller sets and dip it in the hot water to make it look real.
The fabric softener in the hot water will knock off a lot of that shine because you can tell when it's synthetic, it's really, really, really shiny. Okay, it's giving very plastic.
Looks oily.
Yes. Your what is it? Your clothes are very ill-fitting. No one believes. First of all, I'm just say this. If Karen and Uncle Ray, if y'all want to say that Karen is cheating on Uncle Ray, I say they got an agreement because he is a gentleman of a certain age and he really can't get down like that no more from what it gives, okay? Because it took a long time for him to climb them stairs to get to Karen in that bathtub, and she was calling him. I said that water got cold while she was calling him. They probably got an agreement, and it's probably like the reason she get upset with these people. It's just like, mind y'all business. If y'all mind the business that paid y'all, one of y'all wouldn't have ribs by their bed because you ain't got nobody to keep you warm at night. The other one would admit that she's a lesbian, okay? She would admit that she is a whole lesbian. Woman, you was a lesbian. I know
by the bed.
I know my community members when I see them. Pennywise, girl, don't nobody care about your divorce. It's happening, it's not happening. Bye. Candace, Wendy, keep doing what you're doing. I like y'all. Okay, keep doing what you're doing. Chauncey, go somewhere. Like, nobody wants you around. Nobody.
Chauncey, you want to stop calling this girl Chauncey?
Yeah, Charles in charge. I could call her many names.
Sharice is looking like an old Negro spiritual. Like, she's looking like a weight in the water. Ain't gonna come. She's definitely looking like mountaintop. Who in the hell let the gate open? She looks like she's definitely giving that.
Listen, she got a repossessed champagne room. She's very upset that who is it? Karen don't want nothing to do with her. talking about, oh, the last time I went out, it was with Karen Hugo, and she was in the bathroom with one of the workers. Ma'am, Karen not about to throw her hip out, trying to throw that hip up on the sink. It's not happening. First of all, Karen got way too much class to be trying to get it on in a dirty public bathroom. Who does that? That's nasty.
Mia.
That is
yes,
nasty.
at the Waffle House.
Karen has respect for herself.
Some dirty walls.
Listen, and then this whole blue eye situation. First of all, if the man exists, I don't care because it's not my marriage. I don't get why people be so upset about people cheating in the first place. Now, if it's like you listen, if you cheat on like one of my favorite people, you're going to be everything but a child of God. But I don't care if she got an agreement with Ray. I don't care if y'all feel like she cheating on Ray. Do you know why? Because that is her business. And that she could do that if she wants to. She just has to face the consequences. Y'all are pathetic. Y'all have nothing going on. Back to you, Ronald Reagan, young man. Because I just want to know, what do you get out of this? What do you get? You're pathetic. You are a flunky and you have a flunky. You have nothing going on. And multiple people are coming out saying that your alleged husband got a girlfriend. We've been through that. Like, nobody has to tell us anything. You are trying to get a storyline to keep yourself on this show or get a pay raise. And you are not that interested to have them pay you more.
Saki.
You are not that interested in pay you more.
I'm going to need Saki to go on.
She drunk all the time. Listen.
Yes, Saki. She is giving a Harriet.
No, I am going to need Mace to get off the screen. Tony, she did not call and say that lady looked like who in the hell left the gate open.
Yeah.
Not just
who in the hell left the gate open?
Yes, she does. She looked like she'd been on the boat traveling from here. Like it's just been real rough for Sharice these past couple of years.
She looked like her name. She looked like she is Kunta.
Yeah. And what is it? Oh, Jacqueline.
Welcome, Prosperity Thick Girl. Sorry,
she's not even. She's Toby.
Thank you for coming.
He's just giving a Toby piece. That's giving Toby. Like
and Jacqueline, please, for the love of God, stand up for yourself. Pick your coochie muscles up off the floor and stop letting her dog you. She only moved back to the DC area 4 years ago. She was in North Carolina. Tell her to take her raggedy, scraggly, Bigfoot self back down, big face while we at it, back down in North Carolina with the friends that say, she claims that they don't like you. All I'm saying is y'all can't be as good as friends as y'all claim if you was not in her wedding. And all of her wedding photos are still very much on her Facebook page because her Facebook page is very much public. And y'all could go see what she used to look like because her friends tagged her in all them pictures. She's not your friend. She's never been your friend. She's going to throw every instance in your face. Like, I visited your mother's mother on Mother's Day. Where were you? You don't know where, you don't know when she did. She could have saw her mama earlier in the day. You could have brought your raggedy tail later in the day. Mind your business. But once again, if you don't stand up for yourself or at least allow your sister to tell the rest of the business, I'm going to need you to go ahead and kick rocks somewhere too.
Yeah, we need the sister to tell.
Period. Welcome, Prosperity.
Hey, y'all. Hey, Pisces twins.
You got
hey, Princess. Hey, Mace. Hey, Callie.
Girl.
I enjoyed you the other night on my channel. You have to come back.
You gotta read down these this Negro spiritual.
I did have to go and give y'all a little Callie story time.
It was great. We was wanting more. We was wanting more.
I told the people on my
channel. Can't wait for you to do it on your channel.
Yep, I told the people subscribe to you for them stories.
I was there, and I appreciate both of you guys so much.
You did a little story time. I gotta catch up. This thing having me laid down.
Here's a little baby story time, just because Ransom asked me a question.
Yeah. I'm gonna bid y'all adieu. I got my husband's about to go to work, so I gotta
gotta get off of here too because I'm going.
I love you guys. I enjoy. I always enjoy myself with you guys. I want to say bye to everybody in the chat. See y'all next time.
Have a good night.
See you. Please subscribe to the Mace Shady Show. We over there. We like to cut up. We like to have fun. Don't come over there if you're going to say about shaming, because we shaming everybody. We shaming everybody. Don't come over there and subscribe and check us out. We'll be live either Friday or Saturday. We working our time, but turn your notifications on and see you guys.
It look great.
Bye, Mace.
I'm about to take this thing off. It's hot. I'm lifting it up.
I thought that was actual plants.
No, I'm lifting this thing up right now, child.
I just told them you the queen of the hair.
It's about to go. It's about to go down. I'm about to throw this on the side. See you later.
Don't nobody wear a wig the way Mace wears a wig.
You on your channel on Friday, correct?
Friday or Saturday. We'll,
Oh yeah, you got
turn your notifications on so you'll know when we go.
You'll see her Thursday in court.
All right, Thursday we will be on court at Nola Reed's channel. Absolutely. The messy court, we're going to get that down. Also, we got to figure out a time because we're supposed to do Don't Get Snatch Games. Nola Reed's Don't Get Snatch Game. We will be impersonating your favorite celebrity, so we have to stay in character. I think this will be a funny show. Y'all will enjoy it. See you guys later.
All right, have a good night, guys.
And
now, can I talk about this girl that said the neck of karma, as our girl, my sis Nola says?
Yes, she does.
Saying that Wendy was jealous of Mia. Ma'am, she wasn't jealous of Mia's first face. Why would she be mad at her 20th or 30th face? It does not make any sense. This lady has remade herself more than Madonna has been reopened, and reopened, and reopened again. Don't do that. Goddamn Robin and Juan, stop playing with us. Stop lying, because for every lie you tell, Giselle gets another ring on her neck. And you know she likes to lie, so she ain't gonna have no room in a minute if y'all keep telling these lies. Don't nobody believe that y'all are married. Y'all are sister and brother. That is nasty, ill. You're not supposed to be doing that with your brother. No, he's not even your roommate, girl. Every time we see this man on camera, this man is fully dressed. Coat, jacket, tennis shoes, tied up, everything. We've never seen him in a pair of sweatpants. We've never seen him in a white tee. We've never seen him in some slides with his socks on. We ain't never seen none of that. And y'all want us to believe that y'all got married. Child, bye. Why is it so conveniently that y'all are married after the reunion airs, where no one can ask you to produce papers or anything else of that sort? But now you want us to believe that y'all got married. And then they say y'all didn't get married until after the show was finished taping. So Bravo went. Y'all did this little stage thing. Bravo went to wherever y'all went, had y'all little, and I hope it wasn't the Chesapeake Bay, because that is just broke down and tacky and don't make no sense. Nobody has ever said they want to get married on the goddamn Chesapeake Bay. You're not gonna ever make me believe that. No, I live in DC. Don't want to go there. No. But why is it that y'all had to film this afterwards? Yeah, because this is a storyline that the people gave you. And we ain't buying this, sis. We not going to buy it. We not never going to buy it. Stop lying. And the next time you have a receipt, make sure that we can see the goddamn receipt. How you got receipts on Karen, but you ain't got receipts to show us that you actually married? Make that make sense.
So did they get married or no?
God don't believe them people got married. Them people. This is I smell a Yandy and Mendices. I smell a Jocelyn and Stevie J. I smell one of those coming on. We just committed ourselves to each other again. Girl, y'all sister and brother, stop.
They have a source or a record of a marriage license. There has been no facts that they got married, but allegedly the clips, like they gave clips to Bravo, and we're supposed to see proof that they got married at the reunion.
Yeah, I heard that part.
The last episode of. So in a couple of weeks, we're gonna find out when and where they got married.
Child, it's easy to pick clips together and make it look like what you wanted to make it look like. Y'all do it every goddamn week. Why all of a sudden y'all don't bring up receipts when this girl started lying? Why y'all ain't bring up the receipt for the man who was supposed with the redskin gear on? If you got it in your phone, more than likely you gave it to the producers as well because you wanted to embarrass her. Why they ain't roll that beautiful Bing footage? Because it didn't mean nothing. They couldn't find a way to make it be a story. And you sitting there holding your phone 5 inches away from everybody's damn face. And then why can't Karen look at the phone? You said it was her. Why she can't see herself in your phone? That don't make no sense.
Yeah, that didn't make no sense to me. I'm trying to figure out why she can't look. You thought you was punishing her? Bitch, she was there.
Exactly. She said she was there. But she also said there was a lot of other people there as well.
Right. What are you talking
You
about?
ain't got no tea.
I don't even
You
want
ain't
to
got.
see a picture. And as soon as Ashley said, "Girl, it's a picture from you from the back," that's why she was like, "Oh, girl, you act like you got a picture of me when my legs spread open. We both naked. We in a hotel room like your husband was doing."
Exactly, child. And then she gonna talk about something. Yeah, that's Karen's wide ass. I know you ain't talking about nobody wide, nothing with as wide as your back is and as flat as your ass is, girl. Don't do that. That's what we not gonna do. That lady body better than yours at her age than yours will be at her age. Than yours is right now. Y'all love to call that lady old and talk about her age all the damn time, but she is fucking representing and killing y'all every goddamn time she on screen with one of you motherfuckers. Excuse my language. But goddamn it, them rings.
When Giselle called herself trying to clown and say, you can be jealous at any age. You could be 72. I'm like, girl, shut up.
And if she's 72, that means you 68.
Girl, shut up. Like,
so if Karen is 72, you're 68, and you look every bit of 68. So
I'm so tired of Giselle acting like she's so much younger than Karen.
Thank you. Thank you. Like, that's not a dig, boo. And then how your body and your skin gonna be sagging the way it is, and you sitting over here talking about this lady that look tight and right. Girl, get you another line. This is why I hope Robin don't come back next season, because we need Giselle to stand by her goddamn self. I would have rather seen Robin stand by herself, but hey, one of them had to go. If she gonna leave, go on ahead and leave. We don't care. But what we ain't gonna do is sit here. Even the little boys was like, the Chesapeake Bay. Even they know the Chesapeake Bay is a place nobody wants to get married at unless you drunk and you having you a Vegas night and you just want to do something. But no. You're not gonna ever make me believe that.
You gonna stay out these comments talking this real girl. You gonna stay out these comments talking all that real shit. Cause girl, man, these people's.
She had a what is this ring made out of? The first ring is made out of glass. So what is this ring made out of? A milk carton? Recyclable water bottles? The tops that come on the recyclable water bottle or the goddamn milk carton? Like, girl, bye.
Hey, this kind of cut she gonna have. This kind of cut she gonna have in her ring.
Right. And then y'all, they have been telling us since season 1 about their finances. We have seen them go through about their finances. We done seen this lady hold an arrest. We done seen all these goddamn things. But they want us to believe.
We are not going to come from that. We're not going to do that because Robin is a millionaire and she wants Juan to sign a prenup because she doesn't want him to come for all her money.
But this is my point I'm about to make.
Don't do that.
Y'all got so much. You got all these damn money problems, but you want us to believe that you married this man knowing there's a possible pending lawsuit against this man. But y'all been talking about how broke y'all are, and you want a prenuptial agreement. You can't go into the judge's chamber at a court when they tell him, oh, yeah, this is how much you're going to owe these people. You can't go to the goddamn judge chambers and say, well, we got a prenup. We got a prenup. A prenup is for after the goddamn fact. And if you're still married to him, when this judgment go through, you're going to be liable for the judgment just as well as him. So, but y'all want us to believe, y'all, money hungry, always complaining about money. You did something that dumb? Girl, get on my goddamn face. And then they talk about Juan passing the people around. I believe it. Because y'all remember, they said the man that stole the money was one of Rob's friends. And Robin was involved with him. We remember that part? So were you one of the ones that he passed on?
Don't get into these stories,
Because you know you're a roommate. Well, you ain't even a roommate. You're just a sister that he comes see her once in a while.
Goodbye.
I ain't got no more. But these people gonna stop playing with us. And whoever the hell made that picture of Karen, y'all, your mama. Because y'all could have went and got the lady from Tory Lane's courtroom and got her to draw that picture. Y'all did not have to try to do our girl like that. Y'all ain't have to do her like that. And Sharice, shut up. Sharice gonna sit there and tell me, I ain't never heard that. Girl, you hear everything else. And you mean to tell me this one thing that just happens to be about Robin, you didn't hear it?
Her or her other girlfriend didn't hear it. They both nothing about. But Wendy and Candace heard it though.
Exactly, and Ashley. But how could you put the receipt out, but your goddamn producers didn't run that beautiful bean footage. Whenever there is footage or a picture to be shown, they are going to show it. So why was this picture not shown?
Because it ain't a real picture, or it's not incriminating enough. Because if it was incriminating enough, they would show us, the viewers.
Thank you.
Ones that's on vlog, discuss, YouTube. They're gonna show it for us, and because
instead of talking about this fake wedding right now, we would be talking about Karen and that man. If them people really felt like that was something, the defense rests.
And we will button it right there until we come back to Princess Channel. Prosperity Thick Girl, thank you for coming up. As always, I appreciate you always supporting the Crown Jewel panel. You've been with us
always
day one, and we appreciate you so much. And
we're gonna ride till the wheels fall off.
Absolutely. And you will be in as the bailiff on All Rise on Thursday on Nola's channel. So we see you then. And then, of course, if you guys have not subscribed to Proper Thigh, as we call her, but Prosperity Thick Girl 40. If you guys have not subscribed to her channel, she is on her way to getting her 1,000. I think you had 1,000. They did some.
Yeah, I was so close. And the
so
people got mad about Stormy business when they was calling themselves boycotting, and the Mellometers got mad.
Oh, okay. I knew you was there, and then you So please,
I'll be back.
You guys subscribe.
Wow.
Proper Thighs. She was right there. I mean,
they unsubscribed from me and Don Don.
So so don't let anybody.
I've been there and done that. I know what that.
So I've been on your panel to watch that happen myself. So you gotta have your own minds, your own thoughts, and follow and support who you want. Whether it's it's the popular thing to do. It's not even about that. You follow your heart, you follow who you want to follow, and if it agrees with your spirit, it agrees with your spirit. Don't let nobody try to deter you from trying to help the next person get on and do what they need to do.
But still be in the bushes, though. You
can be in the bushes all you want. The thing is, just don't
hit that fucking subscribe button.
You don't have to hate on the bushes. You actually can congratulate. And maybe you can get you some subscribers on your channel, because we all do the same thing. We all have an opinion. We are just talking about our opinion. You can disagree with us. That's not a problem. We disagree on our own panels. So that's not gonna stop the show.
Don't be no hater.
Ever. Because what y'all got for me is for me, and can't nobody else have it. So
for sure. So that's why if you see the same people on our pages, on our channels, and the support seems like, this girl is always on their channel. Yeah, that's called support.
Mm-hmm.
That's called one hand washes the other. So we do that.
Baby, I'm family. I don't know what y'all talk about.
We have a
crew now.
True, and I'm not.
I won't stop now.
I don't even understand. Our crew is growing and growing and growing. So,
and y'all watch y'all go back and watch The Flavor of Love from the beginning, because we about to start reviewing it. I didn't know I love that show so much, but that's back and review it.
I'm gonna have to take time, so when I'm off, to really do that. That show is so ratchet. That's a lot of episodes, and I love New York.
I was working in the hair salon.
I watched every last one of them last night. All the way up to the reunion. I'm about to start on season 2.
I showed my 18-year-old because she was a kid when it came on, and she was just like, "Hey, it was ratchet on ratchet." I was like, "It was good TV."
That was the first real.
I'm about to say the real when reality was reality. When they ain't had no scripts, when nobody making up stuff to go along, and everybody had real bodies. Only thing they might have had was some breast enhancement. Everything else was them.
Right.
Yeah, that was when VH1 was still playing music. I think Surreal Life was VH1's first reality show, and Flavor of Love was the second.
Yeah, because remember him and Bridget. I forgot about him and Bridget Nielsen. I forgot they was together until I watched the show again last night.
Man, so definitely. And then since you said that, I'm not sure if you guys are aware, but Chef Don Don is going to be presenting the first of, I'm sure, many to come. Our first reality TV award.
The best reality TV 2K23 award show.
That part, because she's on the committee, so she would know. I'm absolutely gonna be on the
be
train.
A part of it. She's gonna be a part of it.
Definitely gonna be a part of it, and I am so happy that he's doing it, because, like we said, with New York, just some shows that we haven't about, that we haven't thought about for 15 years or so. We're gonna bring it back, and we're gonna give
honor them
to the people that need their flowers while they still eat. So that's gonna be February 27th. You guys mark that on your calendars, and yeah, we're gonna have a good old time. We're gonna have a good old Negro spiritual time. Okay.
Do you mind if Nola put the link in there so they can go to the IG and follow and go to the website and subscribe so you can get all your notifications when we start?
It's gonna be a whole. It's gonna be a whole.
We got a whole pre-show. We got a award show.
It's a war show, but that we all are, the audience is gonna be able to participate. You guys are gonna be able to vote. There's gonna be presenters. It's gonna be going down. So if you have any questions, if you want to highlight someone that's your favorite reality TV personality, please do so. Please. They're gonna be ways you can vote, ways you can tell us about maybe some that we have overlooked. It's gonna be a whole, like when I say it's gonna be good. So yes,
we got the pre-show, we got the award show, and we got the after party at
Yes.
house.
It's gonna go down. What'd you say?
This week.
Yeah, he just revealed it yesterday.
Yes. So if you guys are not following Chef Don Don, you guys gotta go follow Chef Don Don. He is the one at it. This is his
brainchild.
This is his brainchild. This is his show, and we are going to celebrate, enjoy, and just have a kiki about the reality TV that we've been watching for the last almost 20 years. Because reality TV was so before its time, and look at where it's at now. I mean, reality TV is taking over more than scripted TV. So I say that to say, you guys look out for Chef Don Don. Look out for everybody that's on the committee. If you go follow Chef Don Don, everybody that's on the committee that you guys need to be following, he will tell you, because I don't want to leave nobody out. I don't want to start nothing I can't finish.
You good. You did it. Thank you.
So yes, if you guys have not, if you guys did know Larice put it in the chat, you guys can hit the link and become a part of something that's going to be really special and ahead of our time. I'm so excited about it. And I want to thank you guys all for joining the Crown Jewel panel on my channel, California Kitty's channel. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, subscribe to Princess channel if you guys have not already. Like and subscribe to Mace and Shady's show panel.
Let's get into it.
That used to be their name. They are formerly
they changed it.
They are formerly known as Let's Get Into It. So now it is the Mace and Shady show. So we can find it. Yes. So that's what we're looking for. Next week we will be reviewing RHOP. I'm sorry, not RHOP. 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 We will be reviewing the episode on Princess channel next week. So you guys join us there. I appreciate you guys all for coming in, commenting, sending a super chat. I don't have a super chat. Sending a cash app, sending my panel a cash app. We are a growing channel. We are a growing panel. We are growing, period. Because if you're not growing, you are stagnant and nobody wants to be there. So please help all of us grow in these YouTube streets. Every like, every view, every subscription is very much appreciated. I appreciate you guys for coming in today on the California Cuties channel. I appreciate all my comments. I appreciate the cuties in the chats because you guys all know you guys are all my cuties. Anything else you ladies would like to say before I end this live?
Yeah, besides watch my channel. I'm about to put it in the chat. I got another Instagram page.
Oh yes, please.
If y'all can follow it, I need some followers on there. That is where, you know, House of the Princess just lets you do House of Princess stuff. But that Instagram page, the Palace Report 613, that is a new segment on my channel. But that's where I'll have all the tea and the trending topics. I'm looking to grow that Instagram, and I did a Twitter. You know, like the Shade Room, Neighborhood Talk, all of that. That's where I want to grow that one. So I got a few posts. I feel old trying to do all these daggone posts like that. But I'm coming. But also,
if you feel old, then I'm ancient, so don't do that.
It takes me so long to do them. I'm like, wow. But I'm getting the hang of it. Also, if you're interested in being a blogger, and I will like have writers and stuff, if you want to do that or do social media, just email me, inbox me, and we can chit chat. Cause soon, like once I get it popping, it will be monetized. And
this definitely taking that into existence. It will be monetized, and it will be harder for you guys to get into her monetization. And that's just some real shit. It's no shade to nobody. It's just, look, she wants you to
get in at the bottom floor.
Get in while you can.
Know it's gonna move. It's gonna move. So she's just saying, if you believe in her, you want to get in on the ground floor, do it. If you don't and you miss the boat, don't ask for a lifesaver later. We're not giving it.
Because I only put posts up the past couple of days, and it's hitting like in 2-3 days. A few hundred people have been hitting them posts. So, and I forgot I had put it on my YouTube page. Like it's almost at 1,000 views. The one I put up at lunchtime. So
come on now. So we waiting them for it. They want that, and ain't nothing to do it but to do it. Ain't nothing to do it but to do it. Prosperity Thick Girl, any last thoughts for you, my love?
Well, like you said, get your cups by Thick Girl, and don't forget every Friday is game night on my channel. We playing bingo again. I didn't know so many people like to play bingo the way they do. I thought people weren't gonna like it.
I caught it late, but I was like, dang,
I've been sitting on bingo for so long. Like I done paid for it, everything. People love bingo.
I did not know until I pulled it up, because I did it for one person. Francine kept asking for bingo. Nobody was like,
you gotta know it.
Yes, right. And I found it, and everybody was like, "Oh my God, I love bingo." I was like, "Thank you." I just knew people would be like, "Nobody want to play no damn bingo, lady." The hell?
Yes, they do. I play bingo on Monday and Fridays on YouTube.
First of all, bingo is for all ages, from 5 to 95. Let's go.
I figured it out, child. I'm glad you do. Man, I appreciate you.
Anything else, Miss Thick Girl?
Nope. And remember to subscribe to all of these channels and our family's channels. Thank you for letting me up and shouting out.
Absolutely. You always, like I said, you've been here from the beginning. You've been here from the beginning. So, of course, I'm always going to give you love. So, thank you, Thick Girl, for joining us. I'm going to drop you down, and I'm going to read this comment.
Thank you, babe.
I love you. See you. I see you on Thursday, if not sooner than that.
All right, love.
I love you.
Love you too.
Saki. Well, my final thoughts are, I want Karen to slap Sharice with a cute little clutch purse like Candace's mama did her. Just bloop right upside her head. If it knocks some sense into her, I agree with you. But if it's just going be violence, then if you ain't no lesson learned in the violence, then I don't even need you to do it. Don't even waste your clutch purse on it, because I am so tired of people not getting it. They don't understand it. I'm tired. Maybe because I turned 50 last year, that my tolerance level for bull is like, it's out the damn roof. I can't do it with people. So yeah. The last two ladies standing. This is how I pretty much started out in my reality TV of YouTube. It was with the princess, and I'm excited to see how much further we will go. It never was gonna be just about us being in reality TV. It was more about us just gonna grow our channels and do what we need to do. So for us to be the last two ladies in, the slide that we're doing, in the room, I'm still appreciative of it, because you already know how much I love you and how much I adore you, and I'm so thankful that we have met and that you gave me the opportunity, that you believed in me from jump, when it came to us reviewing reality TV and stuff. You didn't have to. And there's times where you, to this day, say, I ain't messing with nobody. I ain't about to bring on nobody new. I ain't about to. And I'd be like, Princess, stop it, because you don't even know what the Lord got in store for you. You don't even know the moves he got for you. So when you say that, you're only speaking of from a hurt place, because there has been a lot of hurt here on YouTube for you. Also a lot of gain and a lot of love as well. But some things happen, and of course it's out of our control. My thing is that you are strong enough to know the bullshit and weed it out when you need to. And I'm so thankful that you know that, and that you are still here standing here with me and the panel. And I'm appreciative always for you doing that for not just me, but our panel. A few of us that was new to YouTube, or you new to reviewing reality TV. So I'm thankful and I'm appreciative, and I'm thankful that we are the last two standing. I can say that to you without everybody else being like, where is this going?
I love you. I'm ready for y'all to put this thing down so I can plan this vacation. Okay.
That vacation has got to be in June. I know when this vacation is.
I got to pick a date, May, June, July.
It's a birthday. It's a birthday.
It's going to go down like Chinatown. I love y'all.
I'm going to come here and step. Not in the name of love, because that's what.
I already got the place as soon as we find this date. Man. We're going to the moon and back, baby.
Man, it's going down, and I'm excited. So yeah, y'all, we are going to go ahead and end this live. Like I said, if you guys haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. Please tell a friend. Please come back and visit and say, hello. Give us a shout out on my channel, Princess channel, Mason Shady's show channel. We appreciate it. We appreciate a like. We appreciate a don't like. Only because you're not going to always agree with everything that is said on the panel. So you don't like, it just means that you watched it. And if you didn't like what we were saying and you disagreed, that's what it meant. And I can take that. So yeah, y'all, I had a
engagement.
Yeah, it's definitely the engagement. So yeah, we had a good time. I always have a good time. Like I said, I'm still trying to grow my channel, still trying to figure out my feeding and stuff. So, I'll be coming back to you guys soon with some more content, even though I do have a video that is doing very well. It's at 6.5 K views, and
toot your horn.
Toot my own horn, but 6.5 views. Hey, that just lets me know that people want to hear what I got to say. So I will be here to give you guys some more commentary, my girls and my guys that I fuck with. The ones I really fuck with, the ones that I really mess with, the ones that, you know, I call my brother and my sisters. We gonna be in these streets and we are a force to be reckoned with, and we ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. We'll be right here. So with that being said, I need you guys to, for the last time, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and be here next week on Princess channel to get this review on this Real Housewife of Potomac, excuse me, or what they say, Potanka. That's what no, Potanka. Get this real commentary. So yeah, y'all, we'll be here next week with a review. I love y'all like so much. Everybody that stayed with us, you know, and this is my favorite part. Them cuties in the chat, because that really represents all of us all. I'm a cutie, y'all are cuties, we all cuties, and we rock out. Like that's what it's all about. It's not just me being California cutie, it's about you cuties as well. So with that being said, you guys, man, y'all rock. When I tell y'all rock. I'm so thankful for you guys coming in and chilling with us, having a good time. And with that being said, y'all come back next week on Princess channel, okay? Princess, I love you. We see y'all next week, my loves. We love y'all.
I love you that much.
Love you more.
I love haters. 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 Haters make the world go round. I love